Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Islamic Online Podcast. Uh, so, welcome back, everyone. So, yeah, as usual, we're gonna do this stream. Uh, but I'm still waiting for Brother MENJ to join us, inshallah. Once he join, we can get started, inshallah. So, just test things out a bit. Um, yeah, Brother MENJ will join us soon, inshallah. And before he joins, let's do the intro. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do the intro first. Let me do the intro. No one's watching yet, so I'll just wait. And inshallah, we'll get started once Brother MENJ joins us. I'm trying to find a picture to show.
Assalamualaikum. Can you hear me?
Welcome, bro. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Can you see this?
Yeah. Oh, you have the whole getup.
Yeah. Wait. Before you go live, I need to make sure that everything's in order, right? Hang on.
Okay, I'm already live.
Oh dear. Oops. Okay. Oh my god. All right.
Surprise.
Okay. Surprise! I'm live. I'm caught on candid camera. Oh dear. All right. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Let's
No
begin,
worries.
I guess.
No
How many
worries. No
people are
worries.
watching right now? By the way.
Yeah, no one's watching yet. Let a few people join, and we'll get started. So, how are you, bro?
I'm good. I'm good. It's just that I'm crafting a WhatsApp message, so that I can send it to my bosses. I have a meeting on a separate meeting with a lawyer on Monday. Yeah, so I need to
Uh,
tell them that. Yeah.
are you suing David Wood?
No, it's something to. Yeah, you're right in guessing that it may have something to do. It's not him specifically, but it has something to do with my. Remember the incident that happened to me 3 years ago? Yeah, it has something to do with that,
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
So
definitely it has
you're
something to do with that.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
So,
working towards that. Yeah.
yeah, so, so a lot has happened over the weekend. I think.
Oh, it's horrible. I mean, I've
No, bro,
what's
you're stuck.
clearly happening in Gaza, but can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So I unfortunately I couldn't follow much of the news, but this morning uh when I saw some of the headlines, it says that Gaza was cut off completely from electricity. It was in darkness, and that the Israeli ground troops were ready for an assault. So I was like, oh dear, this is really happening. And then since that was 10 a.m. Malaysian time, and then since then I haven't followed what actually has happened. So I don't know has happened since, because I was busy with my own stuff, unfortunately. So yeah, maybe you know something that has happened since.
Yeah, so over the past couple of days since we did the live on your channel, they've
Yeah.
continuously bombed Gaza. I think
Yes.
nearly
Yes.
5,000 to 6,000 people died
Yes.
in 11/11
7,000
region.
from.
Yeah, yeah. So a lot of people died, and Western media is obviously kind of like covering it up. They're not showing any of the images or videos or anything like that. There are a few channels that are kind of showing it. Channels like you know Al Jazeera or Middle East Eye, these kind of channels. Bro, are you there? I think you're stuck. Bro, MENJ, I think you're stuck. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The internet connection is a bit slow here. Seems like the connection is okay on my end. Give us a second. Uh-oh. Okay, I think Brother Imenj is having some technical issues. Hopefully, you'll join us soon again. Uh, no one's watching yet. What's going on? Let me check the.
Hello,
Oh, you're
I'm
back.
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
I tried to reset my modem. So let's see whether this works.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So is it working now? Am I
Yeah. Yeah.
lagging?
It's okay. Yeah. It's okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So if it happens again, I will need to reboot my modem. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks fine so far.
All right.
Um,
Okay. Yeah.
oh, yeah. As I was saying, so basically, a lot has happened. There's been a lot of bombings and stuff
Yes.
like that. So today, inshallah, me and Brother Vijay
Yep.
will react to a very viral video. It happened, I think,
It was very
it happened
enjoyable
quite
to
a
watch
while
that.
ago, right? Yeah, yeah. It
Yes.
it
Yes.
happened
There's
like
several. It was last week actually.
last week.
Was it
Yeah.
last week?
So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
happened.
Last week. Yeah. Yeah.
It basically happened last week, and
Yeah.
uh, and it was actually quite interesting because
It was funny. It
I
was humorous.
it was very funny,
Yeah, yes.
and
I love stand-up comedy, and brother Bassam Yousuf actually pull you off very well.
yeah, I had never heard of Bassam Yousuf, if I'm being completely honest.
I see. I see. Actually, I've
So
seen him
when
before,
it,
but I think he didn't appear very often. Yeah, he doesn't appear often.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he doesn't, and I think he appeared on the Daily Show a couple of times, and he
Ah,
appeared
okay,
on I think Piers Morgan Show a couple of times, but
okay.
other than that, I've never seen him before, for the most part.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
we're gonna react to his interview with Piers Morgan, and it was
Yep,
extremely hilarious, which
it
is why
was.
we actually wanted to react to this.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, so let's get started, inshallah. And no, I think YouTube is glitching for a couple of times. I think I noticed that whenever I watch a video, it shows 0 likes. Did you notice that?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So anytime I watch a video, it's like 0 likes. So let's get started, inshallah. Here we go. This is the one. Let me share the screen. Oh, before we do that, oh brother, Sydney Football is here.
Ah, it's here.
Assalamu alaikum, bro. Wa alaikum assalam. Thanks for
Walaikum
joining
salam
us.
warahmatullah. See my flag? Yeah.
Oh no, already with
Oh
the
no, no,
contradiction.
I'll never do that. I love hummus. I mean, I'm a hummus appetizer. I'm a hummus
No, bro.
appetizer.
Ban hummus. Ban hummus.
I can dig into hummus all day. I love my hummus.
No, ban hummus and green colors and salads
Mm,
and sauce.
okay. Mhm.
Anyway, so let me share the screen. So I noticed that Piers Morgan actually invited a lot of pro-Palestinian activists.
Yeah. I
He
think he
had
wanted
Mohammed
to. I think
Hijab.
he wanted to ask them the magic question: Do you condemn hummus? Do you
Yeah, I
condemn
mean, like,
hummus?
yeah, I think everyone should just like buy like a like a shirt that says that uh, we don't support hummus, and they'll think, oh, just, they just misspelled Hamas.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So yeah, then that way they don't have to like answer this obviously dumb question. But anyway,
Mm,
let's get started,
mm,
inshallah.
yep.
But before that, let me show my
This
intro.
video contains swearing.
Oh, uh, I mean, oh yeah, actually, Bassam Yousuf kind of sweared a couple of times.
I mean, his swearing is actually pretty mild. I don't understand why he needed to. I mean, why Piers Morgan needed to show the notification. I mean, I'm pretty sure his shows are only watched by adults. Okay, so
Hmm.
I don't think kids will want to watch his show anyway. They're not interested. They're only interested in playing Roblox. Okay, they're not going to
Roblox.
watch
Oh yeah,
watch
speaking of which, there's a Roblox Palestinian
protest.
march that happened
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Malaysia. I think you're gonna talk about
But
that.
yes, a Malaysian teacher organized an online virtual protest on Roblox
Hmm.
supporting Palestine. So I'm not sure how he did it, but he
Hmm.
invited a lot of people to come into the game, and
Hmm.
and they marched as I think there's you can see the videos they are circulating.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think you can
yeah.
see
We
them.
can react to it.
Okay. Yeah, sure, sure. Why not? Why
It's
not?
kind of funny.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Kind of
I
funny.
shown it to Brother Sydney football, so he knows the about the
Oh,
video.
nice.
Okay, so he knows
Our
about it.
brother
Yeah,
Sydney Football says Piers Morgan only invited pro-Palestinian, so he asks him that magical question to portray himself as neutral.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
I mean, like
neutral.
that's
I mean, it's so
he's
obvious
not
that he's not
neutral at
neutral.
all.
Okay, he's not neutral at all. Okay,
Extremely.
he claims to be neutral. He says that he doesn't have a he doesn't have a side to pick and blah blah blah. But from the way that he asks his question and from the way he reacts to each time the name hummus is mentioned, you can see that he's very pro-Israeli. All right, he's very
Yeah, he
pro-Israeli.
gets triggered.
I
It's
mean,
not triggered. I mean, the
yeah,
thing
he
is
gets
that
triggered easily too.
what's
Mm.
interesting recently, a lot of the news media outlets they started to use the tag Israel Hamas war. Did you notice this?
Mm.
They don't say
Which
Israel
one?
Palestine war anymore.
Yeah, they say
The
Israeli
reason
Hamas now. Yeah.
that
Mm.
that means the reason they're saying this is because if you say that you support Palestine in this conflict, then they're going to automatically label you as a Hamas supporter. You know, so that's the tactic.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
But
if it's
but
a
I
war
think it doesn't
between
really. Yeah. But it doesn't matter anyway because we know that the Hamas represents the Palestinian people. So
hmm,
who cares whatever labels that they give, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Long live hummus. I love hummus.
oh no, ban hummus, and I have nothing to do with this. Hummus empathizer. Hey,
I'm a
brother
hummus
Sydney,
appetizer. Mm.
brother Sydney Football says the only part of the interview I didn't like was when he swore, but he did a flawless job otherwise. Yeah,
Brother
brother.
Sydney, I totally disagree with you. I think the best part of the interview was when he swore. That's actually the clinching part because in dark comedy, in stand-up comedy, you need to swear. I mean, this is a given in stand-up comedy, especially in the West. In order
Hmm,
to because it's satire, you need to understand that satire is about insulting the intelligence of the other side in a discreet but humorous way. So you can't avoid swearing if you want to do
hmm.
stand-up comedy in that manner. So I mean, I've watched a lot of stand-up comedians over the years, and it's pretty much a given. It's not meant to be insulting. It's just meant to make a point. It's meant
Was
to
Piers
to to
Morgan
demonstrate
among
a
them?
point. Yeah.
Was Piers Morgan among the comedians?
No, no, obviously not. He's too how would I put it? He's too straight he's too stiff to be a comedian. I wouldn't laugh at his jokes anyway. If he were ever to make one, I don't think I would
Yeah.
have found it funny at all. Because he's
Yeah.
definitely not funny. He's not funny.
Oh no, brother Sydney is attacking you. He says, "MENJ, Father MENJ loves swearing."
That is true. I don't deny it. I love swearing. I absolutely love swearing. I actually use swearing. I try not to swear when on a serious topic, but if it's a topic which requires me to make a point, then I do that. I do swear sometimes in my videos. You can actually watch some of my live streams where I do swear. But one rule that I always use is that I will always swear in Malay. The reason why I swear in Malay is so that the effect will be a bit more softer on an audience who doesn't understand Malay at all. Okay. And secondly, I will only swear if it warrants it. If the issue warrants a strong response. Yeah. So
Mhm.
I won't use the F word openly. Okay, because I know that is a universal word that is understood by everyone. So the impact may be felt differently by others. But if I were to say in Malay, it will actually sound humorous to those who don't understand Malay. You see, that's the whole point. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that's my
brothers,
yeah.
Sydney Football says, "Oh, by the way, Bassam Yousuf will make another appearance on Piers Morgan Show. They agreed to
That
do
will
a
be
part
good.
two. He never learns,
That will
man.
be
I mean,
awesome.
like he gets beaten up so many times. He got beaten up by Muhammad Hijab. He got beat up by Bassam Yousuf,
I like the part
and
where Brother Hijab says, this is a hypothetical. It's a hypothetical. I don't do hypotheticals. But then he's caught lying in another video where he says
yeah,
that, what if I were a black lesbian? You see? Isn't that hypothetical?
yeah,
I don't get
and
it.
he also says that what if I won't identify as a black cat or something like that. Like I mean, like so yeah, you're gonna
See,
use hypothetical to like kind of like troll, kind of like this
yeah, yeah.
left wing
Using
people.
hypothetical is fine for Piers Morgan if he's himself, but if other people tries to do
Yeah,
hypotheticals, he doesn't like it. You see the
yeah,
double standards. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Brother says will be happening soon. They didn't mention the exact date though. I think. Yeah,
I think, but it's
I
going
heard
to be
that
a
too.
few days with Brother
Hopefully.
Bassam. I didn't know this, but that's good. Thank you, Brother Sydney, for informing. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
By
Yeah,
the way,
yeah.
let's do the intro. I made a new intro, kind of with extra details. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Nice
how do you like that?
buttons. Ah,
I added
okay.
a little animation.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think it enhances your intro. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because people otherwise don't want to subscribe. I notice a lot of
Yeah,
people
I
watching
mean,
but doesn't
on my
subscribe.
channel, I have like 80% of my viewers are not subscribers. I don't
Oh my
understand
god.
why. Only 20 people are subscribers. I don't get it. Why
Yeah,
people do not want to subscribe to my channel? I don't get it. But a
yeah,
lot of people are watching my videos. You see,
yeah, yeah.
so I don't.
Yeah.
I see.
By the way, guys, if you're watching, subscribe to my channel. I'll also subscribe to Brother MENJ's channel.
Yeah. Please don't
You can
forget to
find.
subscribe to Islamic Calling. Okay,
Yeah.
live stream
Inshallah,
and
I'll
of
put the
course
tag.
my channel as well.
I think I forgot to put the tag, but I'll put Brother MENJ's tag on my channel on the
Sure.
title of
No,
the channel.
no worries about that. Yeah. Take your time.
All right, so let's get started. Inshallah, let's see this kind of like funny exchange. Bismillah.
Yep.
Well, joining me now to discuss the conflict in Israel and Gaza is a TV host and satirist, Bassam Yousuf.
You could see his expression is already quite funny.
Yeah.
His expression is already
I mean,
humorous.
yeah. I mean,
I wonder
I
what
think
they.
what happened. I think what
I
happened is
want.
that he basically couldn't see him. He could just hear him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it just looks.
Bassam, it's great to have you back on the program. I wish it was under different circumstances. First of all, what is your reaction to what
I don't know whether
happened
he
on
purposefully
October?
Oh my
did this
god!
or is this part of his act.
What's your reaction to hummus? What do you think of hummus? Oh, bro, I mean, are you there? I think you're stuck.
Hello?
Mother Adam Kerr says, "Do you condemn hummus?" God.
No, I will never condemn hummus. I love hummus.
Do you
Do you
condemn
condemn?
transphobia? Do you condemn Russia? Do you
this this
condemn?
this is this is the same guy who the other day when I did my live session. Yeah, I don't know what's with this guy. He's coming on. I think
Oh,
this
by
guy
the way,
is yeah. Mm.
if you're going to watch, subscribe to the channel, you know. And oh, by the way, bro, are you there? I think you're stuck again.
Yeah, I'm still
Okay.
here. I'm still here. Still here.
So yeah, as I was saying, so basically he starts with this question, obviously, and you know what I think? I think these people gets paid, and they are given scripts to ask certain questions before the
Mhm.
beginning of the show, because they do this all the time, like every single one of them. Like they'll like, ask this dumb question, and I don't think it's a coincidence. I think they have a like a script that they send to every kind of like a news media outlet to say that every time you have like a pro-Palestinian people, always ask about Hamas, or always try to avoid talking about the current conflict. So it's just straight up propaganda, you know. Brother, Brian, are you there? Oh, I think he's stuck. Uh, so you don't condemn? Condemn what? Do you condemn Palestine? How do I condemn a country? Do you condemn Israel? Anyway, bro, MENJ, I think you're stuck. Uh, oh, okay. I think brother MENJ is stuck right now. Let me.
You know that. Hello.
Okay, you're back. You're back. You're back.
Okay. I switched to my 5G. Let's see whether this works. All right.
Oh my god, how did you do that?
Yeah. There's a hotspot.
Oh no, stuck again.
For hotspot. Okay. I think it should be
Okay,
more
okay.
stable now since I'm using my 5G.
Okay, okay. All right. Okay, let's get.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it was terrible, of course. I mean, we kind of get our news kind of also secondhand because, you know, my wife's family, they live in Gaza. They have.
Oh, by the way, I think we have a Zionist sympathizer here. Did you not see? You wanna respond to it?
Yeah.
Did you not see
Yeah.
what Israel suffered?
Yeah, I give
On
zero.
October
I
7th?
give zero fishes to what Israel. So I don't want to swear on your channel, so I'll just say that I don't. I give zero fishes to what Israel suffered on October 7th. All right, I think that
Yeah.
suffices as so. Okay.
I mean, what's funny is that these people expect us to feel bad. You know, they also, oh, look at this poor kind of like Israelis.
I
You
have
know,
zero. I honestly speaking, I have zero sympathy for Israel. Okay, so I don't care.
I mean,
I just don't care.
I mean, I mean, like I already explained in my video,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
that I mean, if it's someone who is above the age of 18, then I genuinely do not think that that should be seen as something kind of like it's still bad. Look, when war happens, people
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
It's bad, no matter how it happens, right?
Yeah,
But the
actually,
point is that
actually, I came across new information with regards to what actually happened on October 7th. Do you notice something that the narrative that we got from what actually happened on October 7th, they all come from the Israeli military official sources. Okay, none of them
Mhm,
come from independent sources, and we
mhm,
have credible. We have interviews from the survivors of the Hamas incursion. Okay,
mhm,
into the kibbutzes. These victims, the survivors, sorry, they
mhm,
said that when the Israeli army came to counter the Hamas, the Hummus attack, uh, they they um they were actually involving the civilians as well. So the civilians were caught in the crossfire as well. So this is actually
mhm,
known as the Hannibal Directive. Okay, this is an official standard Israeli military doctrine which was enacted in 1986. So this doctrine, the Hannibal Directive, says that if any hostage or any civilian, regardless whether he was a civilian or an Israeli soldier, uh, got captured by the enemy, meaning Hamas,
mhm,
as meaning Hamas, or any of the resistant groups that goes against Israel. Um,
mhm,
the Israeli army is given the full authority to use excessive force, which will kill not only the those who go against them militarily, but also the hostages as well. So I
mhm,
suspect that those 1,400 individuals who were killed during the so-called raid, the incursion by the Hummus army. I will call them an army because that's what they are. They're an army. Rebellion. Okay, and an armed rebellion against this illegal Zionist state. Okay, so what actually happened is that I think the civilians got caught in the crossfire between the Israeli army, who was using the Hannibal Directive against the Hummus rebellion. Okay, so this caused a lot of deaths, and then when the dust settled, the Israeli army decided to use this incident to their advantage and blame Hummus for the casualties. So I suspect that Hummus was never involved directly in any civilian deaths. The deaths were caused by the Israeli army themselves, and we have recorded interviews by the survivors of the incident. It's not something that I made up. You can actually watch this on Israeli TV, national TV. Okay, it's on Israel, and it's available on YouTube. You can actually watch this. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna ban this loser. He's just spamming.
Yeah, he's just spamming, man. I think just ban the trolls. Okay, those people who support Israel should not be here anyway. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, regarding let me just
Let me see if I can find the document with regards to the Hannibal Directive, and you can share it with your viewers. Okay. So it's not something that I made up. It's something that has already been enforced since.
By the way, I think I'm gonna need a
1986.
moderator. You got any of you guys want to be a Brother Sydney? Do you want to be a moderator?
Okay, I'll just share this with you. Okay, can you share this link?
This one.
How many people watch? Yes, that's right. In the one in the private chat. How many people are watching this live stream, by the way?
5 people actually.
Oh, okay.
All the IDF soldiers are here. Yes, cybersecurity team. they're waiting for me to go live. Oh, wait. MENJ.
I'm not surprised.
Going
I'm
live.
not surprised.
Let's go.
Let's
go. Troll in the comments.
I'm not
I mean, that's
surprised.
why they're actually doing this. Did you know that they're actually supposedly paying YouTubers or influencers?
Yes.
They're saying that we're gonna pay you 5,000 if you
if you say something positive about Israel. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know that. I know about that. Yeah, yes, I know about it. It was exposed by Middle East Eye. I think you have watched the same video I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, let me make brother.
Brother Sydney. Yeah, give it to Brother Sydney. Yeah, he's a good brother, mashallah. He and I are in contact with each other. By the way, we are always contacting each other on Instagram. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Okay, I made Brother Sydney a mod.
Can I answer that comment by Thomas Darren? He said that Israel is the only democracy in the Middle East.
Well,
I want to
really?
answer that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Israel is the only democracy in the Middle East. Okay. So are you talking about this government which wants to dilute the power of the Supreme Court? Are you talking about this government that does not have this country does not have a stable government since 2015, 2016? They kept changing governments constantly because there's no one single party that could win the government. Okay, the elections, and they had to form coalitions with other right-wing parties which chant death to Arabs, which chant and we have examples of this, all right, in on YouTube especially. You can
I
just
will
search
actually
for it.
show videos of
Okay.
this while we react to the thing, because it's important to understand the context. So another thing that needs to be understood is the reason why Israel is called an apartheid state is because in Israel they have an active law that says that any Jewish person, it doesn't matter whether they follow Judaism or not. It doesn't matter if they're
Jewish
atheist
descent.
or
Jewish
anyone.
descent.
Basically, it's based on race. So anyone who is of the Jewish race can become a citizen of Israel. However, if you're a Palestinian that was removed or ethnically cleansed in the 1948, then you cannot return. Same with other races. If you want to stay in Israel, you have to ask the Jews for permission.
Yeah.
Jewish people for permission.
Exactly.
If they give you permission, then only then you are a citizen. So this way, what happens is that basically you have two different laws for two different races. Now, there is absolutely no justification for this, because under a democratic system, everyone would be allowed to come in.
Everyone will be equal. Yeah, everyone will be equal before the law.
Everyone will be equal. However, here you have a situation where only Jewish people are allowed in, but Arabs are not allowed in, especially Arabs that even used to be in this same country, right?
Yeah. And you have to keep in mind that Israel was formed by atheists. The first prime minister of Israel, David Ben-Gurion, was not a practicing Jew, meaning Judaism. He was an atheist. He denied God. He denied God's existence. And this guy is claiming that God gave, the Israelis generally say that God gave the land to the Jews. But those leaders who are themselves atheists who don't believe in God. So where's the logic in this? I don't get it. Okay. Gays are thrown off building roofs. In fact, I would say that in ancient Israel, I think gays were stoned to death. If I'm not mistaken, you can read it in Leviticus. So
look up the Bible.
Look up the Bible, man. Look in the Old Testament. If you really follow God's laws according to the Bible, then you will find that gays are actually stoned. Okay, so if throwing off roofs is a problem for you, then you shouldn't be in Israel. You shouldn't be supporting Israel. You see? See the hypocrisy here.
I think Brother Sydney asks me if he can see the.
I think you need to look into this. Yeah, exactly.
So regarding this, I think you can put people on timeout or delete comments. So you can delete comments. I don't know if it's allows people to ban. I don't think it's banning option is there, or at least I couldn't find one. Let me see. So basically, it's like a standard moderator. So I think you can remove comments.
I think Peirs Morgan gave an interesting message. He's starting to look. I'm going to share it to you on WhatsApp. Can you take a look at it? This is interesting news. It just came in 8 minutes ago.
What is it?
This is interesting, isn't it? Just check your WhatsApp. Yeah. Check WhatsApp message.
Okay. Let me. Peirs Morgan. How are they? Yeah. Seeing it.
Yeah. Do you understand? Do you get it?
Yeah. Do you have to share this on the?
You should. I think you should. It's an interesting development.
All right, hold up.
Something that might change. Something that might change. Morgan's views on Israel.
Yeah. So basically, there's a post by IDF, the Israeli Defense Force, that's saying that an urgent message to the residents of Gaza.
Yeah, on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, and Peirs Morgan says, how are they supposed to hear this message if you have cut off their ability to communicate? Yeah, exactly. I mean,
exactly, man.
I mean, it's funny. I don't
so
know.
I guess you can do stand-up comedy at all.
Yeah. So I think maybe the IDF soldiers think people in Gaza have telepathic communication. They're psychic. Psychic. No, not only do they think they're psychics, they think that they can become,
Yeah, maybe the people in Gaza,
someone can.
Maybe the people in Gaza ate, maybe the people in Gaza ate tele fruit. When they eat the fruit, the eyes turn into televisions and they can actually watch everything that happens in the world. You see, so maybe they have devil fruits there. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's meant to be.
Or maybe they think that they're like X-Men. They can become invisible or go around Hamas to be shield.
You mean like Jean Grey? Professor X, like Jean Grey. You can read the minds of people. Yeah. Oh, I can hear the. I can hear the voices.
Those superpowers where you have basically people can turn into other objects. So basically, they can turn into shields and Hamas then uses them or something like that. Then I don't know where these Zionist trolls are coming from. I think it's like IDF cybersecurity.
Do you guys agree that Palestine are 100% innocent? I don't agree. I agree that they are 100%.
Innocent.
They are 1,000% innocent of this conflict. Okay,
Yeah.
they have been humiliated, destroyed, punished, cajoled, bombed, ethnic cleansed.
Right now,
but they're still. Yes, exactly. But they're still now, Alhamdulillah, they are very strong and resilient people, and they're still surviving. I mean, like in the words of brother Bassam, they are like cockroaches. They can't die.
Alhamdulillah. That's the thing. I mean, and I even heard from a lot of Palestinians that people in Palestine is very religious,
yes,
especially in Gaza. And you can see it. You can see it.
Exactly. Yeah, you can see it. Mashallah.
There's a lot of footage.
I mean, the mental strength and resilience that you have to go through, in order to live in Gaza. I really do respect that. You see.
And there's one video of one person saying Alhamdulillah after his building was completely destroyed. This is the type of stuff. This is what courage looks like. This IDF kind of like clowns. They'll never understand what true courage is. Because anyone can drop bombs from the sky. It's when you put your life on the line. That's what true courage is about.
Yeah.
When
look at this. The
Hannibal, fighting for the land,
Hannibal
they're
directive.
staying there. They know that they're gonna die, but they're still there. Alhamdulillah, that is true courage. But yeah, let's talk about the Hannibal directive. Let me make it a bit.
Maybe you should zoom in to make it bigger. Yes, that's right. Make it bigger so that people can read.
The Hannibal directive is a controversial procedure used by Israeli forces to prevent the capture of Israeli soldiers by enemy forces.
Yes.
So what is it exactly? Can you explain?
So basically, what it means that if an enemy force or an enemy contingent, military contingent, managed to capture an Israeli civilian or hostage or soldier, the Israeli army is empowered to use whatever force is necessary in order to not only kill the enemy, but also to kill the hostage as well, so that the enemy will not be able to capture any Israeli hostage alive. So this is the directive.
Yeah, that makes sense because Israel done absolutely nothing to save any of the hostages. And this is why a lot of people are protesting in Israel right now, because it doesn't seem like they have any interest in doing so.
That's why they are bombing Gaza. Yeah, exactly. They have no intention. They have no intention whatsoever to save the hostages. They just want to kill Hamas as well as the hostages that Hamas captured on October 7th. So that's pretty much.
Here it actually says that. I think you can read about this in the book, for instance, Architect Violence of Threshold. It says at one time the formulation was that the kidnapping must be stopped by all means, even at the price of striking and harming our own forces. So even if they have to kill their own soldiers or own people, I'm guessing they will still still bomb and destroy everything. So it's kind of terrifying, to be honest. And the thing is that when you combine this with this kind of fascist, racist ideology, it's a very terrifying.
Especially when it's led by a right-wing racist fascist leader by the name of Benjamin Netanyahu. Okay, so imagine that. Yeah.
I was watching this video of Mohammed Hijab. Someone was explaining to him, we call him Bibi. And what's a Bibi? He says. And he said, you don't know Bibi? Bibi means Benjamin. Then Brother Hijab says, oh, we call him bastard in the Arab land.
should add a K there, then it will be Bibe. Because Bibe in the Malay language means slave girl. Yeah, so Bibe Shaitan Yahu. Okay.
Brother Sydney, can you put this guy on timeout or something? Boss versus Sauce or something.
Yeah, I mean, the guy is being ridiculous. Right? He's suddenly talking about the Australian painter. I don't know why he's talking about the Australian. Why are you talking about the Australian painter, boss? We never even mentioned his name. Okay. There's nothing to do with the conflict. He died in World War II, okay, in his bunker.
Yeah.
So in fact he killed himself. So it doesn't matter what we think about the Australian painter, okay? The Austrian painter, sorry. Yeah. You know
Uh,
who I'm talking about? Yeah.
by the way, I think you can delete the comments. Can you see if you can delete the comments? Basically, I think the option is there. You should be
Will
able
you
to delete
believe
the
it?
comments.
Can you show this message? Bassam Yousuf is anti-Semitic. He's an Arab, you idiot. How can he be anti-Semitic? Arabs are Semitic as well. So he's anti himself.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
I think it might be because there's another admin on my channel.
Okay, you need to look
Could
into
be. I'm
that.
not
Yeah.
sure. But you know what? Don't worry about it for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just react to this.
Anyway, yeah, I think let's continue because he has already been like 40 minutes and we're still talking about the first 29 seconds.
Yeah. Yes.
Cousins and uncles there, and their house also was bombed. We haven't been able to communicate with them for the past 3 days. Communication are lost, so we don't know actually what is the how are they doing. But we're used to that. I mean, it's just like it's very repetitive. We're used to that. We're used to them being bombed every time and moving from one place to the other. It's just like those Palestinians. They're very dramatic. Israel killing us. But they never die. I mean, they always come back. They're very difficult to kill, very difficult people to kill. I know because I'm married to one. I tried many times, couldn't kill him.
I mean, there's a dark humor there, and I understand why.
Look at his face. Look at Peirs Morgan's face.
He's trying hard not to laugh, I think.
Yeah. No, it's not that he's not trying to laugh. It's like he's like. I don't think he was expecting this response. He's like, what is this guy
That's
talking
actually
about?
the best way to. Yeah, that's actually the best way to counter the pro-Israeli narrative to discuss the Palestinian situation with dark humor, so that people get the point, okay? Because otherwise, the pro-Israelis will keep saying, "Do you condemn hummus? Do you condemn hummus? Do you condemn hummus?" 100 times, and they won't stop
Yeah.
until you say yes or no. Okay.
Yeah, basically it's like a loaded question. And another thing you need to understand is that every time like they're only asking this question as a routine is because it's a loaded question. The assumption here is that you either have to pick a side and say, oh, I agree with everything that the Hamas does, or I don't, or like either I'm like pro Israel or I'm like pro terrorism. That's the way they want to frame it. But of course, the terrorist actually here is Israel. It's not Hamas.
Yes, exactly. I mean, it's clear that I mean, every single UN resolution clearly defines Israel as an apartheid state. Okay, there's so many human rights organizations that have been coming up with reports on the state of the Israeli society's situation, and they all come up with the same answer that Israel is an apartheid state. What other evidence do you need to prove that Israel is an apartheid state? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, this guy, he says that there are no Palestinian Jews. They killed them all. No, they didn't.
He's talking off his rocker. He doesn't understand what it means to be a Palestinian Jew. Okay.
Let's continue.
No, it's not dark human. I try to get to her every time, but she uses our kids as human shields. I can never take her out.
Yeah, I understand.
That's funny. Oh my god, that's super hilarious. Using our children as human shields.
But you know what's funny is that these people know very well that this conflict did not start in October 7th. Because let me show something to you guys. Let me just take a bit of a break here. Let me show it to you guys. If you go to Google, let me share the screen. If you go to Google and if you type Palestinian death, and then you go to tools, and then you pick custom range, you start from, I don't know, like January, January 1st to I don't know, before October, I guess. Yeah, September 30. Okay, if you go press
Yeah,
the
September
go
will be
button,
good. Yeah.
look at how many
Yeah.
articles we get regarding Palestinians being killed by either Israelis or Israeli settlers. Here,
Exactly.
there's one article. It says
Exactly.
Palestinians killed by Israeli army in settlers in 2022. 2023 marks deadliest year on record for children. At least
Yeah.
38 Palestinian children have been killed in Ramallah. More than 200 Palestinian, nearly 30 Israelis killed so far. Palestinian, let's search killed. Palestinians killed by Israeli army. 2023 marks deadliest year. 6 Palestinians killed by Israeli forces in West Bank. Palestinian boy discovers undercover Israeli forces. 9 Palestinians killed as Israel attacks. This is in July 3. 6 Palestinians killed. I think it happened in September 20. And 172 Palestinians killed by Israeli forces. And by the way, this is all before this attack that was done by, you know, done by Hummus. Then it says, by the way, I think this is even an Israeli outlet. It said the largest number of Palestinians killed by Israel in the West Bank.
I think
Then
someone in
another,
the chat wants to know whether there are Palestinian Jews that exist. I have evidence here that I can show that Palestinian Jews do exist. Can I share my screen?
By the way, Bess says anti-Semitic. Like, bro,
Yeah,
learn what the term anti-Semitic means before you spout
learn
nonsense.
what the term
None of these
Semitic
people are
means.
Semitic.
Okay. All the people involved in this conflict are Semitic anyway. It's Arabs and Jews.
Yeah.
Okay, Arabs
And
and
the
Jews
thing
are
is that
cousins.
there are Jews that are protesting
Yeah.
against Israel right now. I mean, just recently
Exactly.
there was a protest
Exactly.
that happened
Yeah.
in America.
Yes, in
Countless
front of the White House.
Jewish people
Yeah.
showed up. So
Yes.
this is nothing to do
Yeah.
with anti-Semitism.
Yeah. Nothing to do with it at all. Yeah. Nothing. It's about justice. It's about freedom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Telling people
Can I
to
share?
stop
Yeah.
killing, telling people to stop killing children is not anti-Semitic.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, unless you're like brain damaged. Like,
Yeah.
it's not.
Exactly.
Yes, it can show, inshallah.
Can I share my
yeah.
screen?
Yeah, let me. Yeah, stage. This one.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you can see. Yeah, I can show at least 3 names who are Palestinian Jews. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me see now. Yeah, Mordecai is a racist. Okay. Yeah, Uri Davis. He's an anti-Zionist Palestinian Hebrew. Look at this. Uri Davis and Tali Fahima. Okay. I'm gonna share this tab. Yeah, Uri Davis. Okay, was born in Jerusalem. He was educated in Kfar Shemaryahu, and he's a Jew, and he's pro-Palestinian. Okay, he's pro-Palestinian. Okay, and then we have also Tali Fahima, who's of Algerian origin. She was born in Palestine as well, and she is also anti-Zionist, and she's pro-Palestine, and she lives in the Arab village. Okay, and then of course she converted. It's a different story, but she's a Jewish lady. Okay, she's Jewish, man. Palestinian Jews. All right, that pretty much solves the problem.
By the
I
way,
hope.
if you type like Jews support Palestine.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many evidence of Palestinian Jews in Israel, in Palestine. Sorry, in occupied Palestine. Okay. It literally says Israeli. Who cares? I mean, officially it's Israeli, but the land is actually Palestine. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, there's an article not in my name. The
There you
European
go.
Jews condemning
There you
Israel's
go.
war on Gaza.
There's
These are
so
all
many
Jews.
Jews who have opened their eyes and realized that this Israeli Zionist entity is a settler colonialist project and has nothing whatsoever to do with Judaism. Okay, so there's so many Jews who are now standing with their Palestinian brothers, Muslims and Christians alike. Okay, so it goes beyond religion actually. All right, so Palestine is not actually a religious issue; it's more of a colonialist issue, a land grab issue. Okay, Even Palestinian Christians were bombed. Okay, you look at the third oldest church in Gaza that was bombed a few days ago. Okay, so I don't know why Christians are supporting the bombing of a church. Okay, right? Yeah. So there you go.
So
European Jews
European
condemning
Jews.
Israel's war on Gaza. Yep. There
Yeah,
you
and
go.
there's a lot
There
of
you go.
articles that I can share.
I mean,
Where,
there's
like,
so many.
there's even
Yeah.
pictures of Orthodox Jews stomping on
Yeah.
Zionist flag.
I saw a video. Actually, I saw a video 3 days ago of a protest by a group of ultra Orthodox rabbis who were protesting in favor of Palestine, the Neturei Kata, and then while they were protesting, a group of pro-Israeli scumbags, they went past them and they actually haggled the rabbis. I mean, these so-called Israeli supporters, they don't have any respect for their own rabbis. I mean, even though these rabbis are pro-Palestinian, you shouldn't, haggle or treat them disparagingly in such a manner. Okay, so where's the so-called Jewishness in this? Okay, you see? Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a picture of it in Vice. Let me share it.
Yeah. Oh, I think you're going to show the video. I think that was several years ago, I think. Or was it recent?
No, I think this is recent.
Okay.
This,
there you go.
Yeah,
oh no,
right.
it's 2015. Yeah, it's quite old. Yeah,
And
but this is what they have been doing every year anyway. Nah, it's still accurate because this is what the Neturei Kata have been doing every year. Okay, they burn the Israeli
there's
flag.
a video.
Okay, this is 4 days ago. Yeah. Oh, this is pro-Palestinians and pro-Israelis.
Yeah.
There you go. Why did you play the whole clip?
I'm pretty sure there's a video of like an Orthodox rabbi stomping on like the Israeli flag.
I'm not sure either you can find it. Yeah.
There's
So are you looking for anything specific?
Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is, I think he's a rabbi. Here it says.
Neturei Kata.
A Jew is not a Zionist. That's literally what it says. It's pro-Palestinian.
I have this 9 months ago. Let me find something more recent. Can't find.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're a moron if you think that there's no Jews that that don't support Palestine.
I mean, now the irony is that the Jewish rabbis actually say that Zionism goes against Judaism. You see? Okay, I found a video where they insulted the rabbis. Do you want me to play that? I can show that. I mean, the rabbis was just standing there doing, just holding the flags, and the pro-Israeli scumbags were insulting them. I mean, show some respect, man, to your rabbis. You insulted your own rabbis, okay? Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous, okay? See how godless they are? They don't even respect their own religious leaders, okay? Can you share the video? Share my screen. Yeah, it's a very short clip. It's about 37 seconds, so we can play the whole thing, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. Look at this. So the rabbis were protesting. You can see the small group of rabbis there protesting. Look at that. Palestine. Look at those scumbags' behavior towards their own rabbis. Look at that. Look at how they treated the rabbis.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
they insult the
Look at
rabbis.
this.
Pity and the
Wow,
sad.
this. I don't want to swear on your channel, man.
This
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, look at that.
yeah.
See, they are insulting their own rabbis. My God. Okay, so such disrespect, and you call yourself Jewish? Oh my God, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Okay, it's like me. If I were, let's say, if I had a ustaz or a sheikh on the street protesting against, let's say he supports I don't know, maybe he supports Syria, but I disagree with him supporting Syria, and then I insult him openly on the
Yeah.
street. That is disrespectful as a Muslim.
Yeah.
Even though I disagree with him, I shouldn't do that to the sheikh because he's a sheikh. Okay.
By the
Yeah.
way, Brother Mouse 4231 says, "May God-given land remember half of them are atheists." That's true, actually. I saw a video of Brother Shamsi arguing with a Zionist, and he's asking him, "Do you believe in God?" He said, "I don't believe in God, but I think Moses existed." And he's like dumbfounded. It's like
Okay,
they don't believe
that's
in
silly,
God, but
man.
they're out here
They
in,
don't believe
in
in God.
Israel.
Really, Musa alayhi salam existed. I mean, isn't Musa a prophet?
Yeah, I mean, many of them don't even believe in God. That's the shocking part. That's why
Yeah.
you have people like Sam Harris
Yeah,
supporting Zionism. Why?
yeah,
Because
exactly.
because he so basically he's just believing ethnic supremacy.
Yeah,
He believes that Jewish
exactly.
people are superior without any justification.
I
At
mean,
least when it comes
Zionism
to
Zionism is basically a secular project. It has never been religious. It has never been based on religion. Okay, if you look at the
yeah,
foundations of Zionism, the first person to start this whole mess was Theodor Herzl. Okay, Theodor Herzl was an Australian journalist who was himself atheist. By the way, he was never religious. In fact, the reason why he decided to start the Zionist movement was because he got fed up of the rabbis who were saying that the Jews should remain, because in Judaism, the Jews believe that they were divinely ordered to disperse in the diaspora. They
yeah,
are not allowed to form any state. Okay, but Zionism, the ideology of Zionism, goes against this divine injunction. Okay, so that is why the in the early stage of Zionism, majority of the rabbis were against Theodor Herzl's idea because they feel that it goes against Judaism. And now you look
yeah.
at what happened. Look at now what happened in Israel now. Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I meant Austrian. Sorry, not Australian. I keep slipping my tongue. Sorry. I apologize, Brother Sydney. I don't mean Australian. Austrian.
Austrian.
Okay. Yeah. Austrian. It's Austrian German. Austrian
Yeah,
Hungary. Okay. Yeah.
yeah. By the way, I'm actually looking at. There's a book called "The Ethnical Cleansing of Palestine,"
Yeah.
written by
Ilan
Ian
Pepe.
Pepe.
Yes.
In that book, there's a lot of interesting quotes by some of the Zionist founders, and if you read some of these quotes, it's actually quite interesting.
I'm actually going
I
to
mean,
read this book. This was written by a Zionist, but I want to see his views. I want to see his views on.
yeah, let me find a quote that I
Okay.
always saw was kind of interesting.
Yeah. And then
Uh,
I'm also rereading this again so that I can, because it tells about the history of Europe right up until the First World War. So I need to reread again and refresh my memory on what happened that led to the formation of Zionism. It does describe it a bit in the book.
yeah, okay.
So
Before we get to that, let's continue.
Understand the humor.
okay, go ahead.
To be serious, Bassam, about this tonight, there
Okay,
is.
I will be serious. Now, I will be serious. I was watching your interview with Ben Shapiro, and I will tell you one thing.
Yeah.
I think that Ben Shapiro is one of the smartest people who ever walked this earth. He's very, very smart. I follow him, and I believe everything he said. And when he came in,
Ben Shapiro is so smart.
That's so smart. He's so intelligent. Oh, I love him. Love him.
It's all about facts and logic, but in his video, it's funny. In one of his videos,
Mm, 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 mm. Oh no, what happened? Hello? Can anyone see me? I think brother Islamic calling is internet got cut off for some reason. I'll message him. Hang on. You got cut off. You're offline. Can anyone hear me, by the way? Give me a 1 if you can. Oh, he's back. You're back?
Yeah.
Oh, what
So,
happened?
yeah, I don't know. I think we're having some internet issues for a couple of days.
Yeah.
It's been a very kind of like slow.
Okay.
There's like a fire in an internet place. So basically, what I was saying was that Ben Shapiro says a lot of like interesting things. He at point he says that he quotes basically Ben Gurion, who's like the first prime minister, and he quotes him saying that the Jews just left on his own. However, Ben Gurion himself says that you know uh, our we basically he himself admits that yes, they actually sent troops or like sent kind of like their militias to Palestinian villages to drive them out. So so both it seems like Ben Shapiro doesn't have any interest in fact checking, or he doesn't know what it is. But yeah, if you mean that being a double-faced liar as being very smart, then yeah, he's very smart actually. Anyway, so yeah, let's continue.
On your show, his solution was, and I quote, his solution was that the solution for this.
Oh, by the way, can you guys hear us correctly now? By the way, bro, can you speak so I can see if the sound is okay?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep, loud and clear. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So yeah,
Okay.
it's like on our part, it's okay. So let
All
us
right,
know if you
all right.
guys can hear us properly in the chat.
The brother Sydney
And
Football
let's
says that
continue.
the sound is glitching, but that was I'm not sure, that was a few minutes ago. Maybe it's okay now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's continue.
This is for Israel to annex Gaza and to kill as many son of bitches as possible to make sure that this will never happen again. And anyone who called for
Kill
a
the son of
ceasefire
bitches.
will be a terrorist sympathizer. So God forbid, I don't want to be labeled as a terrorist sympathizer. So
Did you
I
hear what he
agree with
said?
to make sure
Yeah, I
that
did.
this will never happen again. And anyone who called for a ceasefire will be a terrorist sympathizer. So God forbid.
Don't ask for a ceasefire, bro.
Don't ask for a
Ask for
ceasefire,
you
man.
terrorists.
You ask for you'll be a terrorist.
There's a funny.
That is exactly, I think that's exactly what Ben Shapiro said, right? He said that that Israel should not have any ceasefire and they just bomb Gaza until they capitulate, right? I think it's something along those lines.
Yeah, let me share a funny video that it just reminded me of this.
Okay, go ahead.
It's basically like a meme that I think you guys might remember.
I'd like to be a nurse. Yes, that's good. And ROC, what would you want to be in future?
Stand up.
Yes, you.
Stand up.
Stand up.
I would like to. I would like to be a terrorist.
He wants to be a terrorist.
Yeah, so if you, yeah, the kid probably believes that, there should be a ceasefire. Yeah. So that's why he wants to be a terrorist. I mean, if that's what terrorism means, then yeah, sure, everyone should be a terrorist in that case. What is this? Okay. Let me clean up the chat a bit.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to post a quick message to my boss, right? 1.5 hours.
Okay. So I got rid of some stupid comments. Anyway, so yeah, let's continue, inshallah. You there, bro?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah. Still here.
Yeah, let's continue. Let's continue.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't know where this these losers are coming from. I think I've noticed that the moment I started, these kind of like IDF losers just was just waiting to jump into the comments. I think
Yeah,
Israel
that's
is very
normal.
busy. Yeah,
I think Israelis are very busy paying. I mean, Israel is paying these trolls to
Yeah.
give a positive vibe
Yeah,
about Israel.
you know what's
anyway. Yeah.
interesting? You know what's interesting? A lot of this fascist government they do this all the time. You'll see this
Okay.
with this with like Indian government as well. They'll have is that they'll have a bunch of like keyboard warriors. They'll hire a bunch of people to do
Yeah.
promotion or anti-promotion. So
Yeah.
basically, if you say put out any post that criticizes Modi or like BJP, they'll jump on you, right? They'll constantly spam you with these like bot accounts, constantly saying negative things. They will even give like if you're a woman, they'll give like R threat, the disgusting stuff. So this is the kind of thing they'll spam on your comment, and I think Zionists are doing the same. And so yeah, that's what we're seeing. So no worries, I'm gonna clean up some of those comments because this is clearly a targeted attack as far as I can see. But anyway, let's continue, inshallah.
Want to be labeled as a terrorist sympathizer. So I agree with Ben Shapiro. I think we should kill as many son of bitches as possible.
Well, let me.
So
Okay,
far,
but Bassam, let me.
so far, 3,500 people were killed, including 5,000 son of bitches in the bombing of the Baptist hospital as we speak right now. 1/3 of those 3,500 were children. So my question to Ben Shapiro is, how many more son of bitches do we need to kill so Ben
Sons of
Shapiro
bitches.
is happy?
Okay,
Because it changes
Bassam,
from
let
1
me
year.
just stop you
It
there to
changes
say-
from one.
let me just-
I'm sorry that. Please, I'm really at a disadvantage here. I'm looking at a camera. I don't see you. I can hear you on my.
No, the
ears.
reason I'm
So
interrupting
please
is I
give me
think
a
it
little
might
bit
be.
of a space.
I think you're conflating different interviews with Ben Shapiro. He didn't use the phrase "sons of bitches" with me. Let me play.
He did use the phrase "sons of bitches." Let me show you. Let me show you.
Son of bitches.
Let me show you. Let me
Yeah.
show you. I think it was on Brother Hijab's video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where he showed this. I think he may have deleted it later on, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. Let me. Oh, I found it. Share it.
Okay.
There we go.
Sons of bitches.
Israel kills enough sons of bitches that this is not a problem again.
Ah, yeah,
Israel-
he said that.
These sons of bitches that this is not a problem
Sons
again.
of bitches.
Yeah.
Sons of bitches.
Israel killed enough of these sons of bitches that this is not a problem again.
There you go.
What did he say? That he didn't say it?
Yeah, he didn't say it, right?
Or what?
Caught in a lie, man. Another lie.
Meeting different interviews with Ben Shapiro. He didn't use the phrase "sons of bitches" with me. Let me.
He just did.
To be fair, he said he didn't say it with me, but that's not what he was saying. He's referring to obviously this video, right? So it's like a strongman anyway.
That's right. Exactly.
Oh my God! Another Zionist bot.
How much were you paid, by the way, to write this kind of messages, Robert? I want to know how much you're being paid to post this
How much
kind
are
of
they paying
messages.
you guys, man? Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, it must be a
Like
lot,
the
man.
third one.
For you to spend time
like
going onto a channel and posting pro-Israeli propaganda. That must be a lot for you to
Yeah, must be.
unless,
I mean,
of course,
they're probably getting
unless,
like
of
thousands
course,
of bucks.
yes,
I imagine.
yes, unless of course you are a jobless
doing it for free.
yeah, doing it for free, living in his mom's basement perhaps, then probably you do it for free then. Yeah.
But let me respond to something. He says, "Do you know how much Jews have suffered now and throughout history?
Suffered
What does
when?
that have to do with anything?"
Yeah, it doesn't have to do anything. Do you know how much Palestinians have suffered now and throughout history? I can rephrase the same thing.
No,
Okay.
because the thing is that they immediately want to make it into some kind of anti-Semitism the moment you
Yeah.
criticize Israel. But
Yeah.
again,
I
like
mean,
I
I
said,
don't give.
Israel is
I
a
don't.
secular. Israel is a secular state. It
Yeah,
has nothing to do
exactly.
with Judaism
Yeah,
or Jewish people as a race.
exactly. It's a settler colonialist
Zionism,
project, and
yeah,
yes. Go ahead. Yeah.
Zionism, on the other hand, is the idea that there should be only be one state only for the Jewish people. It'll be quote unquote home for the Jewish people, right? Which is a
Exactly.
racist idea
Exactly.
because at first it enables racism because you already assume the Jewish people are a problem, so they need a home to fix it
Yes.
instead of giving them
Yes.
right in their own land, right? So that itself is racist. And another reason is problematic is because you have to commit atrocities against other races of people or have a racist attitude. You're
Ethnic
not going to give them a
cleanse.
home.
You
Yeah.
need to give
So two
ethnic
rules
cleanse
for two
people.
different races.
Exactly.
So it's by definition an apartheid state.
Definitely, most definitely.
And then he says, you guys have 65 Islamic countries. There's no 65 Islamic countries. I don't know where you got 65 Islamic countries. Most of these
I don't
countries are
think there's
secular
the.
countries.
Yeah, I mean, even my country
You
is
can
secular.
accept
Okay,
Jews having
so
literally one.
yeah.
That's also not true. Any Jewish people can go to any of the
By the way, that
countries.
is also raised because the Palestinian Arabs, they have their own land. The Malaysian Muslims have their own land. Malays, especially the Bangladeshis, Bengali have their own land. Pakistanis have their own land. The Urdu speaking peoples. You can't expect Palestinian Arabs who only speak Arabic to come to Malaysia and settle here. Then I think even Malaysian Muslims would, honestly speaking, I don't think even Malaysian Muslims would like that. Okay, and then
Mhm.
and not to mention that Palestinians don't want to leave their land; they want to stay in their land. Why you're forcing them to? Why you're expelling them from their own land? That is racism. Okay, so don't give the excuse of 65 Islamic countries so they can move anywhere. The Jews have been living in Europe for
No,
thousands
no,
of generations.
that's
Why
wrong
can't
though.
they move
That's
to
wrong
Europe?
because the thing is
Yeah,
that any Jew
yeah,
from anywhere can settle into any
yeah,
of these secular
yeah.
countries, but a
Exactly,
Palestinian Arab cannot
exactly.
return to Palestine. So the two things are
Yeah,
not the same.
exactly.
You have like
Yeah,
it's kind of
exactly.
like
I mean,
two
I
rules
mean,
for two
I mean,
different things.
Palestinians. If Palestinians they want to live in Palestine, they can't live in Palestine. Okay,
Yeah,
the Israel and but a
I mean
Jew
the Jews
who
can live
live
in
in
America,
Australia
can live
for
in Europe.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. They can move to Israel and they can have citizenship easily because they
yeah.
are
They can even move
Jews.
to
That's
Middle
racist.
East if they have the money, right? Like they can move to Qatar or all these
Yeah, they
other
can move to
kind of
Dubai.
places.
Yeah, Dubai. I mean, Jews from America, they can move to Dubai and they can stay in Dubai for all I care. Okay,
Yeah,
there's no problem with that. But a Palestinian who have lived for
different
generations in
countries.
Palestine
Yeah,
can't stay in Palestine. That's racist, man.
yeah,
That's totally racist.
exactly. I mean,
Okay.
you have one country where only one race of people can stay without any permission, because if you're Jewish, you can just stay there. You can go there and stay there. But Palestinian
Silly,
Arabs,
man.
who used to be the native
Yeah.
population of the land, they cannot go back and stay there.
I mean, what
So
what
it's a
this guy
discrimination.
what
It's
this guy
racist.
Robert is actually suggesting is to ethnic cleanse Israel out of all the Arabs and forcibly move them to other countries so that other countries will take up the burden of settling them in their respective nations,
Mhm.
and then Israel can just wash off their hands clean of all the crimes that they have done, and they can just take over the Palestinian land. This is exactly what Robert wants, you see. But Palestinians are not stupid. They will still stay in their land. Okay, you cannot force them away. They will never leave, man. Okay,
He
don't
says
expect them to
none of
leave.
those are Jewish. None
Yeah,
of those are Jewish majority countries. Why does it have to be a Jewish majority?
I don't know. It doesn't have to be a Jewish majority
Like Jewish
country
people
for a
have
Jew
been
to stay.
living mixing with like different races and different cultures of people throughout history.
Yeah,
Like there are Jews in
yeah.
like I don't know in Morocco, there are Jews in
I
other
mean, I mean,
places. Even in
there are so
Palestine,
many
there are
people.
Jews in
Yeah,
Palestine,
yeah,
and this happened
yeah.
before there was Zionism. So
Yeah, there's so many.
the
There's so many
only
people.
reason
There's so many
why
peoples in the world. There are so many peoples in the world who do not have a state until today. For example, the Kurds. The Kurds do not have a nation until today, but they're still staying within Arab countries. freely,
Yeah.
and they didn't call for a state called Kurdistan, or I mean, there are some of them who do that, but generally speaking, the Kurds, they don't demand for a state of their own. Only Jews have the so-called unique position of asking for a land which does not belong to them in the first place. Which is ridiculous. Okay.
And Egan responds that, so you don't want Jews to have their own country? I smell a bit of anti-Semitism. No, I mean, like,
It's not,
you're not
yeah.
giving them
You
their
answer
own
first,
country, though. You're claiming to be a secular country. That's the problem.
No.
Claiming to be a secular
No,
country.
the problem here is that it's not that we do not want Jews to have their own country.
No.
The country which they claim that they
yes, you're
have,
right, Robert. Actually, Robert, you're right. You're right. We don't want one country for one race of people. That's it. That's called an ethno-state. And
that's
it's
another
wrong.
way to answer it.
It's the same thing
Yeah,
Nazi Germany
exactly.
wanted.
Yes.
Do
yes,
you agree with the
exactly.
Nazis that there should be only one country for, like,
For Aryans,
one race of people?
for the Aryans, yeah, for the Aryans,
Indo-Aryans?
yeah.
Do you agree with Hitler?
Yeah. because it's exactly what Israel is doing.
You guys are the same as Hitler, as
Yeah,
Nazism.
there's not, as far as I'm concerned, Zionism has no difference from it's not different from Nazism, because Nazism calls for the supremacy of the Aryans, and that Germany is only for the Aryans. Israel consider themselves to be God's chosen peoples, and that Israel can only be inhabited by Jews.
All right,
What's the
I think I'm gonna
difference?
end this guy.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
All right. Just
Okay, just
wasting
ban
time.
him, man.
Anyway,
I think
just
he's
continue.
just a troll, man. Yeah, he's just
He
wasting
did,
our
he
time
did, he
anyway.
did. Go back to your interview.
No, he didn't.
did.
That was another interview. But let me play what he said to me here.
Well, frankly, I don't believe in proportionate response to terrorism. I believe that the way that you stop terrorism is with wildly disproportionate response. That doesn't mean in terms of targeting civilians. It means in terms of killing as many terrorists as humanly possible and allowing them to
Yeah,
dictate
he's trying to
terms of
soften the blow,
engagement
but
by hiding
he knows what
behind
he's saying.
civilians in areas that they are supposedly responsible for, means that the only option for Israel is to surrender to Hamas's hatred of its own citizens, its willingness to use its own children as human shields. No country worth its salt.
Human shield. Human shield.
Human shield.
Human shield.
Human shield.
Oh, do you use human shield?
Human shield.
Why do you use
Mhm.
human shield, huh? You keep using human shield to protect homos.
Human shield.
You eat hummus and, like, you protect them in your belly.
I think
Hamas.
he watched too much Captain America. Captain America's shield. Yeah, I think I should get one of those. Yeah, Captain
Yeah.
America's shield.
So with regards to this whole, like, human shield defense, it's problematic for a number of reasons. I think there's a video by Abby Martin where she basically explains it. First of all, there's no evidence that any of these people are being used as human shield.
Yeah.
There are countless evidence that they're not being used as human shield, and there's no evidence that there's any
Yes.
Hamas activity in any of these buildings. Absolutely no evidence whatsoever. So the only evidence they have is that you have to accept our, you have to accept our word for it. Trust me, bro. Trust me that they're using human shield. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I have a very hard problem trusting child-killing psychopaths. So you guys gonna have to bring some evidence for this. But anyway, bro, are you there? I think you're stuck.
No, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Oh my God,
I'm
another
not
one.
stuck. I'm still reading something.
Another one.
Oh, all these stuff are coming. Why did you just ban him? I think we already said enough. I mean, there's nothing else to say.
Yeah, I mean, like,
They're just going to repeat the
banned
same
the other
lies.
ones. Where is this coming from?
Yeah,
They
they're
clearly
paid.
target
That's for sure. Yeah,
mass kind of like spamming the channel.
just ban him, and I'm tired of arguing with people, these creatures,
that's not
with these
good.
human
Never do
animals.
Now that is substantively different to what you said he said, right? He's talking there
But
specifically about
I
Hamas
agree with him.
terrorists.
I agree. I agree with him. The thing is, the question is, what is a proportionate response? Because
Yes.
it has been different from one tier to another. So if you look to this graph, for example, this is the death of Israeli and Palestinians, and it's changing from 1 year to year. It's like fluctuating like crypto. So my question is today, what is the going rate?
Bro, are you there? I think you're stuck.
Still here.
Did you hear
No,
what
I'm
I
not
said?
stuck. Yeah, he what the proportional and disproportionate response.
No,
The exchange
before.
rate.
Yeah.
No, I
It's
think I missed that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fluctuating like
missed that.
crypto. Do you have crypto?
I do actually. I do. I do.
So
My crypto is actually
basically,
doing very well.
yeah. So basically, I think this argument is a brilliant one, for a number of reasons. Because it's interesting because this is something that they said. Oh my God, where are these people coming from? So yeah. Anyway, so by the way, don't waste your breath if you're a Zionist troll in the comment section. I'm just going to delete you and ban you. So don't waste your time or our time. But anyway, so yeah. So as I was saying, so basically what he's saying is that according to Ben Shapiro, because there's been this attack, and that's why they have to go on this strike, right? But how does killing innocent women and children, solve the situation? Like, is it going to bring back those Israelis? I mean, if I was to grant that this attack was somehow some evil thing that they did without any justification, even if I was to accept that, how does bombing children help you solve this situation? But bombing children is not going to make Hamas go away. Hamas is going to form in another country, and then they're going to come back. So how is going to bombing innocent civilians going to help you? All it's going to do is give this kind of like quote unquote terror organization more justification to attack or be more powerful, or you might even say something worse than Hamas, right?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
bombing these innocent people brings you no benefit. Oh my God, look at this.
Another one. Can you just ban him? Oh my God. Where are these people coming from? Where are they coming from? Oh my God.
Like I said, there's like this whole army of trolls. Like,
Nah, I think we can just ban them.
yeah. By the way, those that are watching, please put some nice comments. Kind of getting tired of we're getting attacked basically.
We're getting
targeted
bombed
by
by the troll, Israeli trolls. Those human animals.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, as I was saying. So anyway, as I was saying, so basically the point, he basically showed how stupid it is to make this kind of like point that any kind of like response is going to be disproportionate, when in reality you could always just sit down and talk to Hamas. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm looking at the comments again. Yeah. Just ban him, man. I don't think we can debate with these people. Okay, they can't be reasoned with.
Yeah, so in case you guys cannot see in the chat, we're constantly getting spammed by Zionist bots.
We are being
I'm
bombed.
not sure where
Help!
this- yeah.
Help! The Israeli military is bombing us in the chat.
Yeah. And then now we're using the delete button as human shield. Anyway.
No, we are sending a lot of rockets against them. So yeah, though the Iron Dome cannot do anything. Okay, we are sending thousands of rockets in the form of chat bans. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's continue.
Yeah, let's go back.
Today,
Let's continue. I mean, there's too many interruptions.
2014 was a great year for Ben Shapiro. 88 Israelis were died, and there was 2,329 Palestinians killed on the other side. That is one Israeli for 27 Palestinians. That is a very good exchange rate. What I'm saying is, what is the exchange rate for today? You guys will be happy. That's my question.
Well, it's not me. It's not me, guys. I'm not on either side.
No, not you. Like when I say you guys, I say like the people on the other side of that. I know that you don't think like that, Piers. You're one of the good guys. But let me tell you something. I mean, the reason that I'm using this is that, I mean,
So the reason I like his kind of like argument is because it's so subtle, but it's so true. Because the thing is that if this is really the case, then what's the criteria for human life? Is it like one Palestinian for one Israeli? Or is it like two Palestinians for one Israeli? Like what's the exchange
life for,
right?
What's the exchange rate? He wants a fair and equitable exchange rate. For how many deaths? So one Israeli death is equivalent of how many Palestinian deaths? So that's basically what he's trying to say.
Yeah. So
when we can agree on the exchange rate, then we wouldn't care. Yeah, and then basically what he's saying is that if we can agree on an exchange rate, then it wouldn't matter who dies, right? Then because we both sides agree on it. It's a joke. It's supposed to be a joke anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But it basically emphasizes this whole point that you have to kill innocent people simply to make
Exactly.
a response. You know.
Yeah.
Here we go again. These losers.
Why are these people coming? Okay, that's our Iron Dome. Sorry, we are the Israelis now. We are enacting our Iron Dome. They are sending in rockets. Okay,
Yeah.
they're sending in the
Oh my
rockets, and we
God.
have enacted our Iron
Honestly,
Dome.
I've never had any. I've done a lot of live streams, but I've never had this kind of situation where I'm just getting bombed in the comment section by
I
bots.
think this is.
I mean, this
I
is
think Israel
clearly
is
a
paying these
coordinated
people.
attack. This is
Yes,
clearly a
yes,
coordinated attack.
definitely,
I mean,
definitely,
Israeli army
definitely.
is clearly doing this on
Yeah.
purpose. I mean,
Yes,
because
exactly.
I'm constantly seeing this kind of like they just change the name and just
Yeah.
spam IL. You know.
Yeah, exactly,
So
exactly.
I mean, you guys are so pathetic. The fact that you even have to go after
I
some
think it's
random
probably.
live stream.
I think it's probably the same person or group of people. It's probably the same
Yeah,
group of
yeah, yeah.
people.
Yeah, I think they have like a network of like cyber
Yeah.
kind of, I don't know, like trolls, and they just go onto this like pro-Palestinian comments and videos and just troll, you know, just put spam. I mean, I don't know if I should like report these people as bots, but anyway, I keep getting distracted. But let's continue, shall
I can't remember what happened in 2014, and there was no music festival. But there must be something. I mean, they must do something. It is their fault. It has to be something. I mean, 2018, 300 Palestinians died. Who's counting? You know.
Oh, I got another one. Anyway, so yeah, as he said,
Oh my God, how many people are being banned here? Oh my God! Oh, look at all the rockets! Oh, those terrorist scum are shooting rockets at us. We must enact our Iron Dome.
by the way, do you want me to just close the chat for a bit because it's clearly they're doing this on purpose.
No, let's leave it for because that won't be fair on our other
The thing
viewers
is,
to see the other.
I keep getting distracted on these comments, and it's
Okay.
just it's very annoying.
Is it possible to close the chat?
I don't know. It might be.
I don't think it is. Because once you have started the stream, you can't disable the chat anymore.
Let me see.
Yeah, unless if you shut the stream down and then you do a new stream, which would be wasted because we have like 1 hour and 27 minutes of footage. Oh my God, another one. Let's just ban the guy, please. Why don't you give me mod controls? I'll access your channel now, and I will ban these people once they show up. So I think two heads are better than one. Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah,
let
I
me
mean,
open
like,
your channel.
sure. You make a comment, I'll make you a mod.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in your channel. Yeah, let me make a comment. Can I put a Palestinian flag? Oh, you have hijabs face. Okay, let me see now. Okay, let me put my.
By the way, apologies,
make me a mod.
guys. But we're clearly being attacked by Israeli bots.
We're being shot at by rockets. A lot of rockets coming in. A lot of rockets. Yeah. Okay. I think you gave me mod. Okay. Wait, don't worry about it. I will work on this. Remove. Bye bye.
Oh, you're already a mod.
Yeah, I'm a mod. Yeah. Put user in timeout.
Nice.
Bye bye. Yes. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So let's just do that. Okay. Don't worry about the chat. I'll handle it, and then you just continue. All right.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let's continue, inshallah.
Then my Iron Dome is faster than the rockets. Don't worry. Yeah.
So the thing is, what my question is, let's find what is the exchange rate for human life today, so we expect the future death of Palestinians, and we'll be happy to it.
My response to that would be this, Bassam. I thought carefully about this because I think it's very tricky for people like me to immerse ourselves into a conflict where we're not directly involved. And I thought carefully about what I feel about this. I feel that the scale of what Hamas did on October the 7th supersedes anything else I've seen in this conflict, really ever. The savagery, the butchery, the slaughter of 1,300 people, the shooting of babies, the
100%.
kidnapping of grandmothers, and so on.
By the way, guys in the chat, keep posting Palestine to like kind of like counter these trolls. I mean, we're clearly getting attacked by Zionist trolls here. Anyway, so yeah, let's continue.
So if we can agree on that, which I think is inarguable, then the question then becomes again about proportion. I don't disagree that there's been a lot of bad stuff on both sides going back historically for decades. But if we agree that this was on a different level altogether, quite deliberately by Hamas, designed to provoke. No, here's my question. Let me ask you a question. And the question, because you raised it earlier about proportion. I honestly don't know what the proportionate response is. I honestly don't.
So Piers agrees that there should be innocent people killed for no reason, just to simply make a response. He literally agrees on this because he's saying that about the proportion. I don't know about the proportion, but we should kill innocent people who have nothing to do with the attack. So basically, he's agreeing. He's agreeing to committing collective punishment, because that's what collective punishment is. You basically attack the citizens or innocent people in order to force them to change their government's policy. That's collective punishment. And that's exactly what Israel is doing. They're killing the civilians to put pressure on Hamas, Oh my God. Another one. Anyway.
He's not appearing in my chat. I don't know why. Maybe he blocked me before he started posting.
Yeah, by the way, guys, there's like a war going on in the chat, and they have this.
Don't worry, I'm spearheading the war.
Trolls keep spamming.
Yes. Oh, I'm spamming too. I'm spamming too. There you go. I'm spamming too. I mean, if they want to spam, I can spam as well. Okay?
Yeah.
I can spam too.
Anyway, so as I was saying, what do you think of like Peirs Morgan's comment? Because here he clearly agrees that there should be some kind of proportion. So he agrees that there should innocent civilians.
Basically, he's saying that it's all right if you attack Gaza as long as it's Hamas, but doesn't matter. I mean, as long as there should be minimal civilian casualties, even though there are casualties, even if there are civilians who die, it doesn't matter as long as it's proportionate. Okay, so basically, Peirs Morgan doesn't give a fish on whether Palestinian civilians die in the process, as long as it's proportionate. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like he literally admits it here because because the thing is that the fact that you have to kill innocent people in a response to some kind of military attack, when you know that you could easily, oh brother, Dawa over Dunya is here. Assalamu alaikum, bro. Brother Dawa over Dunya is here.
Him though. Could be.
Yeah, I think
it's very Ramsey. I don't know where it.
Anyway,
it's not appearing in my window. I don't know why.
Which one? The chat?
Okay. No, it's appearing now. Okay, let me see.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, probably take some time. But anyway, so as I was saying, so basically here Peirs Morgan clearly agrees that you should kill innocent people. But the thing is that why should you have to kill innocent people to make a simple response of a simple military response? I mean, you could do ground strike or you can do military actions. You can go into the area, or you can even sit down with Hamas. Here's an idea: make peace with Hamas. It's not that hard, because the thing is that if you, as I showed earlier in the video, Israelis have been killing Palestinians discriminately up until the time when the attack happened. So clearly, and another thing is that PLO was a lot more violent than Hamas even. PLO, which is the secular organization that was run by Yasser Arafat, so in case you don't know. So the idea that you can make peace with Hamas because that's what they want. They want to like basically wipe out kind of like Hamas. Oh. Okay, so it's a fake account. It's not the over dunya. Anyway, yeah, I got rid of it. But anyway, so yeah.
Nice try,
let's
man.
continue.
Nice try.
I don't know. I've
Nice
been
try.
watching the airstrike.
Trying
What do you
to,
think?
trying to
What's
do
your
a fake
question?
account.
Well, I was
What's the
asked. I would ask you, if you were Israel, what would you?
If I was Israel,
If you were Israel and that had happened to you, what would you think would be the appropriate way for the country to respond?
I would do exactly like Israel did, kill as many people as possible, since the world is letting me do it. I mean, I can do it because I can, you know.
Oh, that's so funny.
Just
Hilariously funny.
think about it.
It's very.
Just
It's a
think
very
about it.
dark
How
humor.
pathetic do you have to be that you're fighting a bunch of kids with like rocks who basically throws like rocks at tanks? They don't even have any weapons, proper weapons. You're
Yeah.
fighting these basically kids, right? And you're a superpower who have billions of dollars worth of investment, and you have to do what? You have to kill a bunch of kids in order to show off your weapons, or in order to justify your intelligence failure, right? So it's just
Yes.
absolutely pathetic. Such
Yes.
cowardly, kind of like pathetic, country. Such a cowardly country. I mean, this is so pathetic. I mean, the thing is that this situation is so easy to resolve, and all you have to do is like sit down with like Hamas or like do some kind of ground invasion instead of bombing and killing so many people, because this is causing so
Ground
much
invasion.
backlash against the Netanyahu government that it is projected that he's going to be removed very quickly, because even the Israeli people don't like him.
Yes, that's right.
So yeah, I mean, these people are so stupid that they don't know, they have no idea what the hell they're doing. And and it's funny because they think that they can do whatever they want and get away with it, and then they're surprised when there's like protest against them. Oh my God, you guys don't want us to do ethnic cleansing and commit genocide? How can you do that? That's so anti-Semitic.
How can you do that?
Oh my
That's
God.
so anti-Semitic for you to protest against us, because it's anti-Semitic. If we want to kill more Palestinians, it's our right. It's our self-defense to kill more Palestinians. It's
Yeah.
self-defense.
Let us kill kids.
Self-defense.
Just let us kill kids.
Self-defense.
What's the deal?
And then they repeat this over and again. Self-defense. 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 Until goodness knows.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
yeah.
Israel is like, oh, let us kill children, let us bomb children. What's up with that? Why can't you be more Semitic and let us kill kids?
Yes, exactly. It's anti-Semitic to deny us our right to self-defense by bombing children until 200 people, 200 children died in a hospital. Okay, we have the self-defense right to bomb a hospital because those son of bitches are terrorists. Okay. This is the logic that Israel uses. Okay.
It's so pathetic. I mean, who in the civilized world think that this is a okay justification? Like, no one thinks this. But anyway, let's continue.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the thing is, you know what? I agree with you. And you know what? I'm going to be even ahead of you because I see the question coming. Do you condemn Hamas for the atrocity? Yes, I condemn.
Bro, do you condemn Hamas?
Do you condemn hummus? No, the answer is, as I said before, the answer is no, because I love hummus and I'm a hummus
Oh my God, no.
appetizer. I love hummus.
No.
Oh, I love the delicious hummus. Oh my God.
In case you guys don't know what a hummus is, let me see if I can share.
I'm seriously okay. Well, just share it.
Let me share it for a minute.
Hummus appetizer. Yeah, I love my hummus.
Let me. Oh, here we go. There. You guys support this?
I love
support
hummus.
this?
Oh, I love my hummus. Hummus is awesome. I love hummus. Long live hummus.
Oh no.
Long live the hummus. I love the
This, do you guys
hummus.
support
Oh
this?
my. Oh, this is so. Yes, I do. Of course. I'm a hummus appetizer.
Oh
I
no.
love it.
And hummus. Ban hummus, man.
Ban hummus today.
That's what the Israelis are afraid of. You know, that's what the Israelis are afraid of.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I have another troll.
Yeah.
Here
Don't worry about the
comes
trolls,
my
brother.
Iron Dome.
I'm taking care of them. Don't worry. I'm shooting at them
Alright.
with my iron dome.
All right, let's continue, shall we?
I condemn Hamas. I condemn Hamas is the source of all evil. They're a reason for everything. And you know what? Let's for a minute imagine a world without Hamas.
Right.
What will this word look like? Let's give this word a name, and let's name this word the West Bank. Hamas has absolutely no control in the West Bank, and this is the beginning of
West
history.
Bank.
Only through August, 37 Palestinian kids were
The
killed.
West Bank.
No music festival, no paragliding, no Hamas.
No Hamas.
No Hamas.
I love this bit.
No Hamas.
Yeah.
No Hamas.
It's
Yeah.
such a simple and easy way to debunk
Yeah.
Israeli propaganda.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just
Exactly.
look at West Bank and what's been happening there.
Yeah,
I mean,
what's
just
happening in
today,
the
I
West
think
Bank
AJ
now?
Plus
Yeah.
has put out AJ Plus has put out a video where they showed how the Israeli aggression have increased over the past few years.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, if you watch some of the Israeli kind of like flag marches that happened, and they were openly saying that they want. Let me share the video. Actually, they were openly chanting "Death to Arabs." Let me share the video.
Must be a troll again.
From Israel chanted. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Maja Markavi's fans. Hi guys.
No, it's
So I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about Israel Palestine, but Israel pay me $4,000 to post pro-Israel
It's a
comments
troll.
here, so don't like.
It's a troll.
Huh?
It's a troll. It's a troll.
Wait.
It's a troll. Nah, it's a troll. I ban him. Okay.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it's quite
Don't
pathetic.
listen to this guy. He's a troll.
Can you imagine some like in like Mossad headquarters? They're like watching this video. They're like, let us spam.
Honestly, I don't think Israel would bother with these channels, but our channels. But I think these trolls are just, maybe they are paid to do so.
No,
but,
actually, that's the thing. That's the thing. They are actually going after kind of like pro-Israel, pro-Palestinian activists. The thing is that they're sending them emails, saying, even offering them money and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I don't think it's like the Israeli intelligence necessarily, but there is definitely connection. Either it could be some kind of right-wing kind of Israeli group or something like that, just like with the BJP.
Could be. I don't know what to say, right? Yeah, possibly.
And they're probably getting some kind of deal out of this and making these bot accounts. So, yeah. But anyway, let's check out this video because it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
Let's see what these nice people. So these are the people that Ben Shapiro wants us to feel bad for. These poor kind of like Israelis. Let's see what they say. This happened, I think, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So this has nothing to do with the attack that happened recently. Look at what they're chanting. Death to the Arabs.
Death to the Arabs.
Yeah. Oh, look at how happy this uncle is. It says, the second Nakba is coming. The second Nakba is coming.
Second Nakba is coming. Wow. That's wow.
Yeah, I mean, look at what he's saying. You will end up in the refugee camps. So,
what can I say? It's horrible. So for them,
and these are the people that Israel wants you to feel bad for. This is the kind of people they will allow.
These are the kind of people that these trolls wants me to feel sympathy for. I can tell you right now, I don't give a F about them. All right, I don't give an F.
Now, to be fair, there are Israelis that genuinely actually does support Palestine. But the thing is that how can you like
No, not these people. I mean, let's exclude them. They are not these people. These people are just racist
yeah
scum. Okay, that's what they are.
yeah but these
Regardless
are
whether
like
they are
some
Jews
of
or
the most
Christian.
kind of like
Yeah,
right wing basically Hindutva kind of like style mob. So basically they
yeah,
recently did
exactly,
like a flag chant or something,
exactly,
flag march, and they even mocked Prophet
exactly,
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
exactly, exactly.
Wait, I think they're
Uh,
serious. Okay, I think they're actually serious. Please let me troll. I got paid by Israelis to
no,
troll
no,
poor.
I'm
I'm
going
not
to
sure.
I'm just going to remove this guy. This guy is ridiculous.
Just let me
Yeah,
get my money. Thanks, guys.
no, it's a troll. I've
Oh
seen
my
his
god.
name before on my channel, so don't worry about them. No. Just ban
I
him.
mean, actually, you know what? This is kind of an engagement, right? But still, like,
Engagement.
because if they're telling the truth, then that just says what I was saying. Because if they're actually getting paid, then yeah, these are paid bots
I,
attacking my
I
channel.
think they are, maybe they're exaggerating. I think maybe they're just activists who just want to try to sabotage our live stream here, because we finished Bassam's, how long are we into Bassam's video? It's already 11:16 p.m.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's 7 minutes in, but we can watch until like 15 minutes, something like that. I can
Okay,
speed it up.
can you please can you speed it up, because it's getting late for me. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, here they're chanting a good Arab is a dead Arab. Oh, look how happy
Yeah,
they are.
exactly. I mean, these are all racist slogans, right? Imagine if I were to say a dead juice is a good juice is a dead juice. Imagine what will happen to me. Okay,
Yeah,
imagine if I were to say that publicly. But them saying a good Arab is a dead Arab, they can get away with. Okay,
yeah.
is the value of an Arab life less than that of a juice? I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I just wanted to show
Yeah.
that this has nothing to do with Hamas or anything like that. This is what's been happening in West Bank, and Hamas has no control in West Bank, and they're
So
going
guys,
around chanting and insulting the people. They're saying that a good Arab is a dead Arab, and this kind of racist chants. So yeah, this is what they want. Like they want to remove Palestinian and Arabs in general. They just hate Arabs, and
exactly.
so it's not a surprise that they are bombing and killing so many people indiscriminately because they just hate Arabs. It is what it is.
Yeah, I think they're just using the attacks, the Palestinian resistance as an excuse to get more Arabs. You
Yeah,
see,
exactly. Yeah.
1,000 Palestinians were killed. No music festival, no paragliding, no Hamas. I can go on and on and on and on.
No, but you don't need to, because in a way you're preaching to the choir. I follow this crisis.
Oh no, you're not preaching. So the thing is, like,
Well, in a sense,
heard
I
you
know
saying-
that what you're saying has validity, of course. Of course I do.
Piers, by the way, Piers, I am at a disadvantage here. I can hear you, I cannot see you. I am in a claustrophobic room, and so please cut me some slack and don't interrupt me and interrupt my point.
Sure.
So because this has to be fair.
Understand.
Because if you want to only hear your opinion, I can just condemn Hamas and go home. I can do that. So do you want to do that, or do you have a much more nuanced conversation?
No, I absolutely want to have a nuanced conversation. I wasn't aware I was interrupting you. I thought I was letting you speak.
Amazing. So I would say I really applaud Israel for doing one thing that no military force in the world does. Because I heard Ben Shapiro and I heard Ron DeSantis, and they said Israel is the only military force in the world that warns civilians before bombing them. I mean, how fucking cute. That is so nice of them. Because with this logic, if Russian troops started warning Ukrainians before bombing their houses, we're cool with Putin, right? I'm okay, Habibi, you have warned them. Go invade. It's fine. You have done your job.
I mean, first of all, this is a lie. Most of the cases they don't warn people. I mean, recently when
Yeah.
they kind of like attacked a hospital, that's the case because if they're like bombing like civilian areas, there's no point in warning people. I mean, if the point is to warn people to, if the point is to take out Hamas, then what's the point of warning people? Because Hamas is gonna get out, right?
Exactly.
So it doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
Because why would you give warning to your enemy that we're gonna attack? It doesn't even make sense. So the only justification to bomb these areas is to probably because you just want to destroy things. So, and there are like Israeli politicians that came out and say that we want to, we want to, uh, we want to flatten the whole area. Clearly, that cannot be because somehow that cannot be because
Mhm.
you care about international right or human rights. You just want to kill people. Yeah. So there's
Yeah. Yeah.
so it's just such a pathetic excuse. But then even if, even if that's the case, then it should be okay if like Putin invades Ukraine,
Yeah.
right? Because like then he can just warn them, so it's okay. Or what if bro, what if you
Yeah.
like went into someone's
Yeah.
someone's house?
So Putin. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you go into someone's apartment and give them a warning. Hey guys, I'm gonna rob you guys. Should be okay, you know.
Yes. Quickly. Why shouldn't it be fine, right? Because you get permission. You say, "Hello, I want to bomb your house. Please move your house. Please leave your house in 30 minutes." Okay, then it's
Yeah.
fine. Then it's all right to bomb your house.
I mean, the logic,
It's
the
crazy,
crazy
man.
psychopathic logic is insane.
Joel, I mean, the thing is, and I understand, and also
Then
if
you know what? Maybe Osama. You know what
remember-
they say that they say that Al Qaeda. Sorry, they say that Al Qaeda bombed 9/11 the towers, right? So you know what can legitimize that? All Al Qaeda needed to do was to make a phone call. Hey, President of the United States, I'm going to bomb your towers in 90 minutes. Please leave. Please tell your civilians to leave the building now. Thank you. Bye. And then they can just crash into the building, and it's legitimate because they they can make a phone call. Man, where's the logic in this, man?
Such a absurd, kind of disturbing psychopathic
No, it's
logic.
silly. It's pathetic.
my wife's family,
It's
they know
absurd.
that's why I asked
It's-
them. I told them, when Israel gives
I
you
don't
a nice
get.
warning,
I don't get the logic.
does Hamas force you to stay in your home so you can be bombed and used as human shield? You know what Hassan here, my wife's cousin, he's a loser. You know, he told me, when I asked him, does that happen? He told me, no. The lying son of a bitch lied to me. I told him, you don't understand. Ben Shapiro and all the scientists keep saying that Israel warned you and Hamas asked you to stay put. So I told him he's a loser. He never kept the job. He even like failed in all of the interviews to become like a human shield. I would believe Ben Shapiro.
Let me ask you this.
So let's go with that. No. Let me ask
At some point, I must be able to ask you questions. It's not a monologue for you.
if we agree that for the 14,000 casualties, I mean, who's counting? Our human shield. Does that mean that every single one of those civilians was standing, obscuring a military target behind them? Because that's a lot of weapons. I mean, Hamas is packing.
No, of course it doesn't. And look,
So there's some collateral damage, lots of collateral damage.
Yes.
It's fine. Yeah, you kill some to save some, and then kill some more. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
well, let me ask you this. Again, it comes back to proportionate response. When the world decided it had to get rid of ISIS because of the appalling butchery they were carrying out.
Yeah, this is such a dishonest take, because I saw like Piers Morgan make this comparison all the time, and he refuses to compare Hamas with like the IRL, and he always want to compare it with like ISIS and stuff like that. Like you don't even need to understand like basic logic. Like the thing is that ISIS has like a global agenda. Like ISIS is not trying to free their people from like some kind of occupation.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
the difference, you cannot make a comparison here. Hamas is basically a elected government or elected government official. Like whatever you may think of it, their method, you may think like they're terrorists or whatever, but still they're elected officials. So for you to go in there and just simply kill elected officials of another country, first of all, that's insane. Secondly, like even if somehow I was to look at it, they attacked or whatever, then you can simply bring in the people responsible for that and punish them. Like why are you like punishing like the civilians? So it is absolutely like bizarre kind of like point of view, and like to compare it with like ISIS,
Exactly.
it's bizarre because the thing is that ISIS were attacking everyone. They were
It's
attacking
totally
Muslims,
logical,
non-Muslims.
and acceptable, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not what's happening with like Hamas.
Yes.
It's a more like a
Yes.
regional conflict. So this is stupid.
It did so by also killing, very sadly, a lot of civilians along the way by doing airstrikes against places
But
which
killing
held
civilians are
ISIS
inevitable. You
fighters.
said that in the
My point
beginning.
is,
It's inevitable.
Yeah, but once
It's
Israel
inevitable.
has decided that they want to get rid of Hamas, and Hamas is embedded with civilian population, I'm very.
Now, also another thing is that in that place, like when it comes to like ISIS and whatnot, so at that time also a lot of civilians got killed and whatnot. The difference here is that that difference again, like here is that the conflict in regards to Palestine and Israel is that it's a conflict that has been in constant violation, where one party constantly violates international law, same as
Yes.
Hamas. Sorry, same as ISIS, where they're in complete violation of international law, where other party
Yeah.
has been consistent with international law, with like human rights and whatnot, which is Palestine. And yet, you guys
Yes.
are saying that Palestine should be treated like ISIS, where Israel should be treated like Iraqi civilians. Like that's messed
Yes.
up. If you have to bomb any place, it should be Israel, not Palestine. Because if you want to make a comparison with ISIS, the better comparison would be Israel or Israeli army, because they are the ones who's been violating international laws. It's not the Palestinians.
Yeah.
So anyway, oh my God, I think you know what, bro? I think they're telling the truth. I think they're telling the truth, because I keep seeing this kind of like comments where they're saying that I got paid to say these comments.
Yeah, I don't know. I find it hard to believe them anyway. Would someone who's getting paid by Israel say that he's getting paid by Israel? Does that
Well,
make
it's
any sense to you?
possible.
Not
Anyway.
openly, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's
concerned about
should have
I've written a column tonight saying,
Yeah,
I remember the
absolutely.
Iraq
And the
war,
thing
which I opposed, right? I remember all this. So my question to you is,
I know.
what would you
I know.
think would be an appropriate response by Israel to what happened?
Well, these are years of
Appropriate
disproportionate responses
response.
from Israel.
Right.
Did it solve the solution? Did it solve the problem? Did it work before? So it will. What will be the surprise this time? What will be the twist that will make this work this time? What?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is so amazing about this strategy of killing innocent people that it worked in the past, now it's going to work again? Like, how is this effective? That's a good point, because the thing is that, yes, sometimes it is true that in warfare, civilians die, right? But in this situation, you have to look at how many civilians are dying in this process and on which side. If you have a situation where only one side has like a few bunch of people died, where the other side has like double, triple that number, then clearly that's not okay, because both of these are wrong. None of this should have happened. But on this scale, you have Israel committing countless war crimes, breaking countless international laws, and they're getting away scot-free. And then on the Palestinian side, let's say they committed an international crime, right? That's one international crime against thousands.
Yes.
So, like, why is then Palestine is treated like ISIS compared to Israel, when Israel is the one that should be treated like ISIS here? Yeah. So
exactly.
Yeah, it's like this kind of like bizarre logic, and like to think that somehow in order to kind of like punish them for this kind of like discretion or violation of international law, you have to kill innocent people, which is what. So it's like this, right? Imagine someone comes and I don't know, like stabs you, right? And or stabs your family member, and you say that, you know what, since you stabbed my family member, I'm gonna go ahead and stab your family member. That's gonna be the proportionate response. Like, is anyone gonna agree with that? SubhanAllah, man.
No, that's not. It's ridiculous. I mean, nobody would agree to getting stabbed in this place, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just the whole point. Yeah.
That will be different this time.
Yeah.
Not to mention, like, you have like hostages, and you can make deals. You can use diplomacy. And as much as like I understand, like, a lot of people on the Israeli side may feel like there's no point in talking to these people, which is absolutely false. But the thing is that that's how Palestinians feel as well. But the thing is that that's how diplomacy works. You don't make deals with like friends. You talk to your enemies. That's the point. And the whole reason World War III didn't happen during the Cold War is because there are very smart people working behind the scene, making peace deals. It's not ideal, but this doesn't give a justification to kill innocent people if you can solve it with diplomacy.
Yeah, that's right.
Because the thing is that you guys want to be seen as the kind of liberal country, right? But if you're going to bomb innocent people, how are you going to achieve that? It's just clearly this is an excuse to kill Arabs. That's it.
Yeah.
Because proper diplomatic channels exist, especially with like their connection with like Qatar. Qatar can easily mediate between them, and they can easily make a deal. But they're not doing that.
Seriously, I mean, like this It's only the last 15 years. I mean, because it's too many papers. I just got this. But how will this be different? And the thing is, I am so glad in the introduction that you mentioned the Iraq war. I applaud you, Piers, for saying that, because you were honest about it. You said that spreading lies like WMDs make people look at those people as less of humans, and they would accept the death of 1 million Iraqi, whether by sanctions or by invasion, right? You are a good man. This is amazing. And you know what is similar? Is when you spread the lies of 40 decapitated babies, although it was refuted. So what happens when people hear that? You know, when you say decapitated 40 babies, you are planting a certain image,
Who said that?
trigger in people's mind.
Who has said that? Who has said?
Who has said that? Who has said 40 decapitated?
Who has said that?
You have repeated.
No, I haven't.
What?
I've never said that.
You have.
Yeah.
He has. No, you're lying, Piers. Piers, you're lying, Piers.
Do you have that clip where he
so many
says like 40 decapitated babies?
Yeah. I think it's somewhere. I mean, I don't remember where exactly. He did say he didn't say 40 babies specifically, but he did say babies were killed. Yeah, I think it was in the hijab video. I think he said that. Yeah, something like this.
I mean, even with like hijab, he mentioned this. So if you guys watch like his interaction with like brother hijab, he clearly mentions this. Like, you know, babies were killed, and they had a whole exchange
babies were killed
with him.
Yes, that's right. That's
Haven't
right.
said on your show 40 decapitated babies?
Never.
Ben Shapiro didn't say it.
No.
Ron DeSantis didn't say
Nobody
it.
has said
Okay, Piers,
No,
nobody said it.
No.
Oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Decapitated. Here's
You're
the
wrong.
thing.
I've never said
the thing, what happened? No, you're wrong. But the thing is, when Iraq, the thing is, the same thing is happening in Iraq. Ben Shapiro once tweeted, not even about Gaza, about the West Bank, when Israel continued to build the illegal settlement. He said, 2017, Israel likes to.
By the way, bro, what are you doing?
I'm responding to this silly Christian who's on my channel right now.
Can you leave it for now? Let's just finish the stream.
Yeah. Just very quick. I'm listening. Don't worry. If there's anything that I need to say, I will respond. Right? Yeah. But if I don't say anything, I'm just letting you respond, and then I will reply after. Okay?
No, you should respond as well. Like, let's watch this together, and then you can deal with it later on, bro. Let's focus on the stream, inshallah.
To build things, and Arabs, not Palestine, not Hamas, Arabs like to bomb trap and live in open sewage.
Yeah, I thought that was very
the Israeli defense minister, he said those are human animals. And the thing is, Ben Shapiro should know better, because long before the Holocaust, before Jewish people were thrown in the gas chambers, the Nazi propaganda called them rats. Now, as a human being, I would never accept that another human being being thrown into a gas chamber, but a rat, kill at 10, kill 1,000, 3,500. They are son of a bitch. They are human animals who live in open sewage and decapitate babies. And because of that propaganda, Mr. Morgan, that guy in Illinois, the 71-year-old guy, he killed, stabbing the 6-year-old Palestinian kid in Illinois 26 times, and he used to play with him. They used to be friends. But he went in, marching into their apartment, stabbing his mother, and killing him, shouting, all Muslims would die. It took you 80 years to change one word from Jewish to Muslim. And then you transferred your guilt to us and took away our land.
Let me ask you a question.
That deal sucks, man.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah. So in regards to this, there's been an incident that happened in America, I believe, where basically one lazy guy stabbed a kid.
Because of the Israeli Hamas hummus war. So he stabbed this. He invited family into his home or something like that, and he started abusing them. And he stabbed the mother. I think he stabbed the mother first, and then he stabbed the kid several times. The child several times.
Yeah. So basically, that's what he's referring to. So basically, the point they're making is that this whole like decapitated baby nonsense. Bro, you want to comment on that?
There's nothing to comment because basically it's nonsense. I mean, there's definitely no evidence of 40 babies being decapitated. Okay, all they have is just one Israeli TV reporter spotting the nonsense. And then it was repeated by every single Western media. And then when they found out that that they don't have evidence for it, they quietly retract it. They didn't even print it in the front page saying that it's false. They just quietly decided not to mention it. See the hypocrisy there? Do you see the do you see how how liars try to manipulate information in their favor? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, even Sleepy Joe Biden, was saying this while he was half asleep.
He did it. Yeah, he was. I don't know. The guy is probably on drugs or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
he was definitely did not see.
I saw those decapitated.
I saw those photos. Yeah, I saw those babies, but there's no evidence.
See shit.
What's the evidence, man?
Yeah.
He didn't see shit. He's just making claims.
And said that no, actually, that didn't happen. No, this is absolutely hilarious.
I mean, these people.
How do we get from where we are now to peace?
propagandists are just liars. Okay, they're just liars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you need to change the perception. Nikki Haley, the American presidential candidate, said, "We are in Israel in this because it's a fight between good and evil." Now, if you already decided someone is good, he can do no evil. And if you decided someone is evil, it's good to kill them. Killing them is good. You see, the thing is, it is not like something new. I mean, I look at history and I see, I'm sorry to say that the Western has always dealt like this with indigenous people. You first treat them like savages, Native American, First Nation, Aboriginal. They're savages. Kill all the savages. And then when they're almost extinct, you start feeling sorry for them, like animals. So maybe the solution is that we kill as many Palestinians as possible so the few of them that remains do not bother you. And maybe
keep talking about
for another 100 years, he'll become a tree hugger.
Let me just challenge you on this.
And he will campaign for
Yeah, Piers Morgan got triggered because he said something that's very true, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which is that there's the history of like Western colonial empires going into different regions and completely wiping out particular culture or like a particular tribe of people. Here, what's happening is not that different. As a matter of fact, if you read some of the writings of the early founders of Zionism, you will see this.
Yes.
But yeah, I think we can end this here because basically after this,
it's getting quite late for me. I'm sorry. It's getting quite late for me, and it's not conducive for me to remain anymore.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing. Like, so basically, so this whole idea that you have to treat these people in this way, and that it's acceptable, is itself is wrong, because what's happening in Palestine is very simple. You have one group of people who have all the power in the world. They have like nuclear weapons and whatnot. They're bombing and then it's indiscriminately killing. And on the other side, you have a bunch of innocent people that may have some extreme factions or whatnot, but they're being killed. International law is being violated, and no one is doing anything about it. So the point here is very simple. Do we want a bunch of innocent children to be killed or not? If you do, then so go ahead and support Israel. If not, then anyone with a heart and an open mind should support the Palestinians and try to help them.
Exactly.
And before we go, I will not share something that I found interesting. This is something I want to share. Can you see it?
Yeah. Still loading.
So this is a quote from the book that I just mentioned. Ethnic cleansing, the Palestinian ethnic cleansing by Ilan Pepe.
Ilan Pepe.
He has a quote in his book. It says the following: "Leading Zionist figures did not air their views in public, but confident." This is happening. He's talking about in 1948. But confident their thoughts only to their close assistants, confided their thoughts only to their close assistants, or entered them into their diaries. One of them, Yousef Waits, wrote in 1940, "It is our right to transfer the Arabs, and the Arabs should go." Arabs should go. Ben Gurion himself, writing to his son. By the way, Ben Gurion is the founding, the first prime minister.
First prime minister, the 80 guy.
Israel. He's one of the founders, basically. I was like Zionist.
Yeah, exactly.
Ben Gurion himself, writing to his son in 1937, appeared convinced that this was the only course of action open to Zionism. And he says, "The Arabs will have to go, but one needs an opportune moment for making it happen, such as a war."
Make it happen. Yes.
So their goal is clear. They want to get rid of Arabs.
That's what they got. Yeah, that's what war is, what they want, and a war is what they got.
Yeah. So they are not interested in making peace. They're not interested in diplomacy. They just want to kill Arabs, as many Arabs as possible, from their land. And this is known as ethnic cleansing. That's their goal, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Yep. Exactly.
And people still think there's like two sides. It's complicated and whatnot. No, it's not complicated.
We know the two sides are. I mean, if you look at the history, you know who's the victim base, and it's not Israelis. It's not people claiming to be Israelis. From the very beginning, you can see history. They came from Europe. Okay, all of them came from Europe. None of them came from the Middle East. And suddenly they are claiming that Palestine belongs to them when they never had any ties to the land itself. Their grandparents were not from Palestine. Their great-great-grandparents were not from Palestine. Their great-great-great-great-great-grandparents were not from Palestine. So what gave them the right to migrate from Europe to Palestine? You see? Even this is enough to refute them. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think they might say that, oh, Bible says so.
But
The
problem
Bible
with
doesn't
that,
say.
the problem with that is that you yourself don't believe in the Bible is the word of God. So what gives you the right justification for you to claim them? Because according to the Bible, it's God's promise to the Jews to give the land, right? But you yourself don't believe in the existence of God. So why are you
Yeah.
appealing to
In
an
the
entity you
in the
don't believe
Bible,
exists to
yeah.
justify it?
In
You see?
in the Bible, it also says that you should kill adulterers, you should kill
Yes.
like, apostates.
Yeah, you should kill.
So you
Yeah,
guys
you
should
should kill
kill Sam Harris.
homosexuals.
You guys should
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
should kill Sam Harris when he
yeah. Conflict
visits
makes. You're not even supposed to have. You're
Israel.
not even supposed to have a rave party in the middle of the Negev desert. Why are you?
Yeah,
If
exactly.
you got certain people, why are you having a concert in the desert? Why? Why is there a concert? Is this effect of God's chosen people?
Yeah,
You see?
exactly.
Do you see this? Yeah.
And also
How
like
different are you from Europe?
they like
You see?
they
Yeah.
allow LGBTQ, I think,
Yes,
from what I
and
know.
they are proud. They are actually pride parades every year in Tel Aviv, in Jerusalem as well.
Yeah.
Imagine
So I think
God's land allowing this LGBTQ or STUV people to parade in the streets. Give you the right. Yeah,
yeah. So it's like
yeah,
I think they don't really understand what they want to be. At first, they want to be
yeah,
this kind of like religious Zionist, Orthodox kind of religious country, but at the same
yeah,
time, they want to have their cake and eat it too. They also don't want to be a religious country, but they want to be a secular
yeah.
country because
Yes,
they want
that's
to
right.
please both parties, right? They want to
Yeah, no,
please
they want
the
to be liberal.
Orthodox.
Basically they want to just enjoy life and live and be. They don't care about God. They just want to
Yeah,
enjoy life. Just because
yeah,
they are what's the term for it? They are I forgot the term, the specific term for it. Hedonistic. Yeah, the hedonist.
yeah,
The hedonist. The
yeah,
hedonist. They just want to enjoy life. You see?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. That's the thing. Like they want to have their cake and eat it too.
Yes.
It's interesting in the Quran. Allah Subhanahu wa Taala actually mentions one conflict between two tribes, two Jewish tribes, and they would oftentimes like use this excuse of like the moment they would like conquer another tribe's land, they would say something like you can read about this in like Ibn Kathir's tafsir. So basically, the moment they would like conquer other person's tribe or like land, they
Yeah.
will do it against Judaism or against their scripture, against the Torah.
Mm,
But the moment they got the land, all of a sudden they use the Torah to justify who's going to get how much of the land.
mm.
So Allah Subhanahu wa Taala says in the Quran, like, do you take some parts of your book and reject others? Right? So it's
Yeah.
a question he asks them, and it's true because
Yeah.
this is
It's true.
exactly the situation here. It's like they take some parts of the
This is
religion
exactly
and
the
then twist it
behavior
up.
right from the very beginning until today.
Yeah,
Until
yeah.
today,
They
they
take
behave the
some
same
part,
way. Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
this is the difference between religious Jewish people versus non-religious Jewish people. Non-religious Jewish people are basically hypocrites, and religious Jewish people are actually supporting Palestine right now. These are actually religious people that support
Yes,
Palestine.
that's right.
However, when it comes to this kind of like secular, kind of like
That's
right-wing
right. That's right.
abomination, these people don't care about religion. They just want a country with like modern technology and like all this kind of like destructive weapons, and they're okay with killing all these people
Yes.
because they believe in ethno-fascist state. That's what they want.
Yeah.
So it's a.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
if yeah, I mean, if this doesn't expose them, then I don't know what else does. You know, and
Yeah.
Allah Subhanahu wa Taala says it best in the
Yeah.
Quran, and He exposed this kind of behavior because these people are hypocrites. They don't actually care about God. But anyway, so yeah, I guess I will end it here. I think it's getting late for Brother MENJ.
Yeah.
So like, you wanna say something in the end?
Yeah. Sorry, man. It's late. Very late. Yeah. No, nothing much.
Or
Just
do you wanna?
free Palestine.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do
Nothing
you
much
want
to
to
comment.
react to that
It's
Roblox?
pretty obvious, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to
Roblox.
watch that Roblox
Uh,
video? You can check it out. Um,
Go ahead.
so
Play that video with a short. Yeah, just a short clip, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah. So we're gonna watch this video, this Roblox protest video, and then we're gonna end
Yeah.
the stream, inshallah.
Protest. Protest on Roblox.
Yeah.
Will you believe it?
Roblox.
Protest on Roblox.
Palestine protest. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Protest. Palestine protest. Yep. Yeah, it's there.
Try to find the video. But can you give me a link to the video?
Did I share the video earlier?
Oh, wait, I actually shared it with you. Hold on, let me.
Read again. Yeah, I said it. Let me try it again. Yeah, my internet is giving me some problems, so you'll be a bit slow. Okay, I just shared it, guys.
Okay, I found
Now
it.
it's shared. Okay. You see it?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically on TikTok, I think. But the one I found was actually from YouTube. Let me share it.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah, I think that's the original video, by the way. The one that I shared you, the one I shared with you is original. The ones on YouTube are just copies of that original. Yeah.
Yeah. So, so in case you guys don't know, okay, hold on. Let me then play the original. Okay, here we go. This is the one, right? So we can put up the.
Yeah. Loading on the, yeah.
So basically, what happened is that I think in Roblox, it's loading. In Roblox, it's not allowed to say a free Palestine or something like that. So someone, I think in Malaysia, they made like a protest inside Roblox with like all the Palestinian flags and whatnot. So that's what you're seeing.
So cute.
By the way, can you see or like it's still loading?
Yeah. It's still loading, man. I don't know what's happening. The internet's slow. Yeah, mine definitely not working slow. So slow at the moment.
Let me try the other one. Let me share it. Yeah, this one.
Okay.
So yeah, basically they did like a march on. Oh, it's not showing again.
In Roblox. Still not showing.
Yeah, it's buffering. Strange.
Oh my god. Okay, what's happening?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
By the way, can you share the video?
Yeah, let me try doing that. Yeah, I was about to ask whether I can just share the video.
Sure.
Yeah, it's playing in my end. Wait, hang on. I need to just share it. Hang on. Can you see it?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, it's loading now.
Yeah.
Is it loading?
I think it's an internet issue here, probably.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me play.
So someone made this like Roblox, like a march to kind of like show their support for Palestine. It's very creative and kind of cute because these are probably just kids. A lot of them.
Oh, okay. By the way, the text here, can you see this? Solidarity untukmu. It means solidarity for you. It's in Malay, right? And you can see here the banner says solidarity untuk Palestine. So it means solidarity for Palestine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see here the Malay words here, right? Okay, solidarity untukmu Palestine, untuk Palestine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the spelling is not correct in Malay, but this is the English word.
Yeah.
You see the Malaysian flags?
Yeah. You know, I'm surprised that the Israeli bots are not spamming the TikTok account.
It happened before. This happened about a few days ago.
Luffy.
Did you see Luffy there? Just now I saw Luffy. Just now. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay.
this I think Cristiano Ronaldo has.
Yeah, Ronaldo was there too. I saw him.
Yeah.
Okay, he's done. Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
pretty much it. Yeah, it's a cute protest.
Yeah. That's kind of interesting. That I mean, the thing is that this shouldn't be a controversial issue because it's. But anyway, so let's probably end this stream.
Yeah, let's end the stream. Yeah. Okay.
By the way, is there anything else you want to say before we end the stream?
Nah, nothing else. Yeah. Free Palestine. I love hummus. I'm a hummus sympathizer. Oops, appetizer. Sorry. Hello, are you there? Oh dear. Oops. Brother Islamic Calling's internet is off, I think. Dear. Let us.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're back again. Yeah, I was waiting for you. Yeah.
It is causing a lot of problems. Again, apologies for that. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up anyway. So thank you, bro, for joining me. And
no worries.
We're gonna end the stream. By the way, if you guys like the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna subscribe to Brother MENJ's channel and
Subscribe
donate
to his channel. You can subscribe to my channel and subscribe to his channel as well.
Yeah.
Right?
And donate hummus, ban hummus.
Yeah, ban hummus. Oh my!
If you eat hummus, you're a terrorist sympathizer. And
appetizer.
Yeah.
Right.
A terrorist appetizer. But anyway, so yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I think we got a lot of engagement here. So thank you for being patient and watching the stream. Sorry about the technical difficulties. There were some issues, and there were we got
apologies
spammed.
for mine as well. Yeah.
we
got attacked by
from
Israeli rockets.
Israeli
rockets.
bots. There's a lot of bots that just showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna end this here. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and of course, don't forget to support and make dua for our Palestinian brothers and sisters.
Of course.
And yeah, free Palestine. And yeah,
free Palestine. That's right.
I'm gonna end this video. Thank you guys for watching. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.